Welcome back to AFTV, everyone. Kick off in about 15 minutes time as Arsenal travel to Sheffield United, hoping to make 7 wins in a row and hoping to close that gap again to Liverpool City, who got their wins. Feels like every time I'm sitting here on this sofa, Lucy, I'm saying we need to win to close the gap. Luckily, like we mentioned in the Starting 11 show, we got opportunity to play 2 games and actually leapfrog them, which is a big opportunity this week.
It is, and I do think goal difference, I know someone said that in the super chats earlier, goal difference is a huge thing, because definitely if we've got 2 teams that we should comfortably be able to beat this week, but we just need to make sure later down the line, hopefully if we get the chance that it comes down to goal difference, if the other 2 teams mess up, then we need to make sure we're winning by not just 1 or 2-0, it's actually by a good 3-4 goals. But I'm quite excited about it. I feel like the vibe is like all Arsenal fans are pretty confident going into this. We just need to make sure the players aren't overconfident. Yep,
we've got some great stats on screen because Sky Sports are doing coverage of Arteta and Arsenal's work on set pieces. We've scored 19 set piece goals. They're comparing it to some of the best tallies and some of the best, tallies per game to other sides in the last sort of 10 years of the Premier League. How big a thing has that been, do you think, set pieces for us? I mean, we know it's been big, but just is it papering over cracks that we're not actually able to get the opening goal, from open play, or is it actually just a great weapon and we're just scoring lots of different goals and we should just be happy about it?
Yeah, I think like the second option, it's just sort of adding to our gameplay. Like we obviously saw Rice when he got that like West Ham, got the assist from one, and I think it's just really, I don't know, it's exciting to see that yes, we're able to score from open play, but it's also set pieces. We've obviously seen penalties as well, like Saka's been our main man for that. So I feel as though maybe we need to focus more on actually open play goals. But if we're getting it to a corner, we're getting it down the pitch, so we're getting it into their box. And today there should be lots of corners or just goals straight away for us.
Do you think Laurie and Turkish are welcome back to the show as well, by the way? Do you think, the reason I think this set piece thing is sustainable is because we've been doing it for 3 years. Nicolas Jova came in July 2021. We talked about tactical insight. Arsenal weren't in the top 5 for teams scoring set pieces in the years before. We've been, I think, 4th, 3rd and 1st, since he came in. So I believe it's sustainable because we've done it for a few years now. But do you think there's something else? Like there's another mindset, which is now when Arsenal get a set piece, teams are worrying more than they perhaps were. Like normally you can see the corner, you're going, oh right, good, we've dealt with the attack. And now actually there's, well, no, but these guys can score from it. I wonder if there's another psychological pressure that we're putting on teams by doing this.
Yeah, definitely, it's a new dimension. And it's especially important when you're playing teams that have got a low block, right? So if you can score goals from set pieces, then obviously that gives you another route to winning a match. Because if they're effective in their low block, but they're giving away corners and free kicks, that is a way we can punish them. So yeah, definitely makes a difference.
Turkish, happy with the set pieces?
Yeah, I think for the first half of the season, when you look at overall performance, chances created and whatnot, I think set pieces was a heavy reason why we was, still there, top of the league at points, still in contention going into that poor run of form that we had. So I think set pieces are immense. Remember, we spoke about turn of the year during that poor patch or just after. We said if we can add that fluidity, that that exciting attack that we had last season to this whole new, set piece outlook that we have, which is it's a very legitimate way for Arsenal to score goals nowadays. Then you've got pretty much a perfect kind of balance in attack, because you can win it in many different ways. Then
football's evolved a little bit, hasn't it? From we think of teams as being so rigid in terms of a style of football they play, but it feels like the very best, quite frankly, are able to do everything. Whether it's Real Madrid in their 3 Champions League, Man City and Guardiola, you look at those teams, Jurgen Klopp, those sides, they're up there in every metric. It's not just dominating games.
Well, I can remember a time when the bigger clubs, ourselves included, used to kind of look down on set piece goals. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah. It used to be like 4-4-2, lump it to the big man. Yeah.
The teams beat
long
us.
Long throws, Rory to lap. Yeah.
Say teams would beat us and say, yeah, but they pumped it up front, got a corner. Yeah. Someone nodded it in. So you weren't given the proper kudos for it. But now it's a very important part of football. So.
Well, also because I see this trend on Twitter, which is basically when goal of the month from the Premier League 2011 does the round, and everyone goes, you don't see goals like this anymore, like goals from distance. And they're right, because the game has been so much about less risk, more control, controlling the data, and doing what is going to give you the most likely outcome of a goal. But at the same time, the likes of City, the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, not so much this season, last season we did, they've got goals from distance. Because when a team is dropping really far deep, that is your opportunity to find a Rodri on the edge of the area, De Bruyne, a Gundogan. And over the years, I mean, who they had? Fabinho would always bang 1 or 2 in a season, and other players as well would contribute. And I think that's also another element. Like, teams are just very complete these days. The very, very best going for it. Have lots
Personally,
of different
I love to see
tools.
when players shoot, man.
Yeah.
Not for a number of reasons. There's nothing that gets your seat more than. I mean, look at that goal from Rashford yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, amazing. That just gets you off your seat.
Especially
Even
on
if
the
you're not a
first
fan.
bar.
Great strike.
Yes, and
Unbelievable
secondly,
strike.
I love when players have the confidence, because it could easily go into Rose and people say, "Oh, come on," you know what I mean? But if you back yourself, I remember Vincent Kompany, where a few years back now, when he scored a vital goal for City in their run and they won the title, and he was giving his interview after the game. I think they won that game 1-0, and he scored a worldie. He said that the players around him were saying, "Vinny, don't shoot, don't shoot."
Yeah.
And he said, "Look, I ignored them, went for it and bang."
Yeah.
And I love that. I want to see long distance goals,
Yeah.
curlers, you know what I mean? The whole 9, I want to see it.
Totally agree. Also, box to box, which I was here when you were recording it, so I was tuning in and out. Tell me if I'm wrong. Did they mention that set piece has been a problem for Sheffield
Big
United
problem,
this year?
he said, yeah. So he's worried about that.
Better take advantage.
Everything's been a problem for him.
Yeah, but for him to mention, because that was the first thing he mentioned off the bat, is the set piece
Yeah.
issues they've had. So if it's the first thing he's mentioning in a season like this, then it must be a problem.
Well, and we did this thing going into the Palace game where I was like, you know, Palace, they'll be difficult off set pieces, and that's one of those typical things that sometimes fans do. And I'll hold my hands up and say I did this, where you're kind of talking about a Palace team of 2-3 years ago and you're kind of associating with them today. They've actually been poor from set pieces, Palace, this year, and we took advantage and we went 2-0 up from Gabriel just getting his head on it, you know, and giving us a comfortable lead at 2-0. So that might be,
I
again,
definitely
an
think it's a
avenue
thing where the bigger clubs, so-called bigger clubs, kind of almost look down their noses at that side of the game. Now, teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, and other teams have got, you know, set-piece coaches. And let's be honest as well, it's at both ends. So
Yeah, 'cause
it's
we've been
important to be
defending
able
them
to defend them as well as
Hopefully
score
we
them.
keep
I
that
think
up.
we've got the height as well, like you mentioned, obviously
Yeah.
Gabriel, and now hopefully, obviously having Kiwior on the pitch as well. We've got that height in the box when we're defending or attacking. So
Do you know,
it's
that
another
is so
strength for
true.
us.
That is so true. Like,
Thank
Kiwior
you.
at left back with White, Saliba,
Yeah.
Gabriel. But even Havertz, like, even when I've been
He's so
like,
tall.
oh, what, like, I don't get it. Why is he in this team? I can always fall back on, at least he's really bloody tall. Like, we
I think
get
because his
set
actual
piece.
build is very slim as well.
Yeah.
Like he looks even taller.
It is a bit
But
of
it's
a...
helpful in the air.
Again, football, we're having this very nice deep discussion around like the evolution of football a little bit, but it had gone from technicians, you know, in the middle of the park, but now we're seeing more emphasis on physicality, on height, on power and energy. But yeah, Arteta came in, he wasn't the tallest, was he? 5'8", 5'9", 5'10" as a player, maybe around there. He's come in and got, I just want a bunch of 6'3", you know,
Literally.
monsters at the back, and can I get...
Even like Rice as well, like in the midfield. But then Jorginho isn't
Rice is- yeah.
as tall. But then I feel like what he has with his IQ as well, like it kind of balances it out
Absolutely.
anyways.
Yeah, it can't be every player, but no, it's a good point. They definitely tried to add something in that end. We got one from Meshu Gaho, says, question for Turkish. With Havertz's upturn in form, is it time to finally admit that he has the makings of a varsity athlete? What does that mean?
Varsity.
He's
It's
trying to draw
Cambridge.
me out, I think.
Okay.
VAR?
Varsity out. I don't know. Varsity athlete. Isn't varsity when like...
Isn't
That's
that like
a
a
derby
rival, like a
university.
derby? Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
derby
American
sort of.
team.
Like we had that at uni though.
I was going to say,
where our
I've got one
uni-
coming up,
Do
like
you?
the varsity, yeah.
Who's your varsity? Who's the what's the
well,
rivalry?
We're UCFB, but it's East London technically, so we're playing West London. So it's,
Oh, I see.
yeah, so it's like the opposite. But I
Yeah.
don't know, in that context, I have no idea.
No, neither do I. Because
Bit weird.
I mean, I don't know if it's maybe it's not a compliment. I mean, varsity, but then I don't know. Whatever.
One thing I would say about Havertz is that he is starting to change the narrative a bit now.
Oh, versatile.
For sure.
Did I misread?
Yeah, maybe versatile.
No, it does say varsity, but everyone's saying he means versatile.
Oh, right, okay.
That makes sense. No,
That's
Havertz definitely. I think he went from one of probably the most hated players at the start of the season to now people are saying he's needed up top.
Yeah.
Whether that's interchanging with the midfield, but he's needed there. So I do think the growth of him is.
He's much more
Everyone's
like
saying-
previously.
Everyone's saying it's a Sopranos reference.
Varsity athlete.
I wouldn't know from him. I'd
You
never
guys don't.
watched
You shouldn't
Sopranos.
confuse us this much. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Obi's
everyone-
saying it's a Sopranos reference. Okay, fine. All right, we'll look out for it.
He probably scored
yeah,
tonight.
Look out for it.
Someone can at me on
He
Twitter.
probably scored
they
tonight
said it's
as
a
well.
meme. They said it's a meme, so maybe
I
I'll
wouldn't mind
rewatch
betting
it.
that he scores tonight as well, Havertz.
I much
Should do.
prefer him as a
Should
striker.
do, starting up top against Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope
The
he
one
gets
thing I
it
would
close.
say about Havertz, though, I do give him credit, but I would say, I've got to say this, that the manager has been very accommodating of him. He's played him in all different positions. He's played in pretty much every game. He's been given chances when other players might not have been afforded the same level of patience. Now, you can credit the manager for that and say, listen, he believes in him, or you could, a little bit of schadenfreude, you could say, well, it's because he paid the
More
money.
like favouritism vibe.
Yeah, so, but there's no doubt that he's starting to turn things around, even with the fan base now.
I thought Newcastle was his most complete performance in an Arsenal shirt. I thought he was good in all phases of play, defended well, pressed well, attacked well, good in the air, good hold-up play.
If he comes
Maybe he
good and
builds
we
on it.
win the title, there'll be no complaints, will there, ultimately?
No, absolutely none. Like, every single one of these players, gets instant love from me if they win this title. I don't care what part you played in it. If you're part of that squad, you scored even one goal in it. Yeah, you
I
got
just
my
realised as well, obviously Rice just came on screen. We haven't even mentioned him getting the LFA Premier League
Yes.
player.
Did you hear I missed out on the chance of a picture?
Did you?
I went to the bathroom as he went downstairs,
The
and our
timing
colleagues,
of that one.
our colleagues Jack and
No, I saw
and
Jack. I was
Andrew.
going to say I saw Jack got
Yeah,
one.
I went
was
to the
like, "That's so
bathroom,
cool."
came
He
out there, and
looks-
we just got a picture of him.
looked
Went,
very
that's
slick.
great, good for you.
That's mad.
Just
And I was
chasing down
walking,
the
and I was
Rice.
walking down the stairs next to Edu, and I bottled it. Didn't say a word.
What?
And you better do before as well.
Now, mate, he says he watched Tactical Insight.
Sheffield United are going
And you just head
4-3-3.
down. That's poor.
That's,
Yeah, they are. Oh, I can't believe I
quite
didn't say
interesting.
anything. I bottled it, guys. So hopefully Arsenal don't do a James. Anyway, let's recap the 11 for all you all to know, so I don't have to relive the appalling memory of me botting the chance. Say hi to some of my heroes. David Raya keeps his place in goal. The same back four: White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Kiwior, with Odegaard, Jorginho keeping his place. A little bit of a surprise thing. We all thought it'd be Rice at the base with Havertz in midfield, but Jorginho stays alongside Rice and Odegaard. Havertz is up front, and a big embrace from Arteta and Chris Wilder.
That's cute.
Seems to be a mutual respect there. I wonder how long that will last throughout the 90. But let's see. Robbie Cecil are there with Julian and Lee as well. Have you guys had the chance? I keep mentioning this. This is not often I promote Invincible podcasts. It's got nothing on Forever Arsenal, but I will say Julian rattling off his medal collection and his honours. Have you, Laurie? Did you watch it?
no, I haven't watched it yet. I've heard a lot about it. It's been remiss of me not to watch it.
Yeah.
Just as we're talking there, I noticed that Sheffield United have got a replacement goalkeeper. So Wes Fotheringham's normally in goal, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why
He's
that
been
is.
replaced. I don't know if it's injury or what, but I don't recognise that guy. I know it's normally Wes Fotheringham in goal.
Jorginho.
Most touches in the Newcastle game. That's what it just said on the screen.
Yeah.
That does show how pivotal he is in the midfield. He's needed.
But you know what else? And it took me a while to get my head around it, but I know it's correct, so let me try to explain it. He also had the fewest touches per pass. So I went and
So
got...
it was quick, 1, 2. Yeah.
I went and I got what I did was I got a stat made. Well, not made, I did the research, and then big up Stan, our graphic designer. I got every total touches from our starting 11, and then all their sort of total passes, and no one gave the ball quicker than Jorginho. He was the closest to touch pass as anyone on that pitch. So some players, they have a lot of touches before they release and make a decision, but Jorginho just gets it and gives it
I was
so
listening
quickly.
to your Forever Arsenal pod, I don't know if it was last week or whatever, really advertising all the pods right now, but you mentioned about Jorginho's mindset and how it is quite elite compared to, obviously I think our whole squad is pretty good with when it comes to the ball knowledge, but his especially. So that it makes sense when you say he needs that quick football. So hopefully we see that today.
I think he's an incredibly intelligent footballer. I don't think you can have, they're about to kick off, by the way, and here they are. I don't think you can
Raya already on the ball.
lack what Jorginho does and still play to such a high level if you're not an incredibly intelligent footballer. But every time I say that, I feel like I'm being really rude about him, but
No, because I think it's good to recognise obviously the differences between, if you compare him to Rice has the height and maybe, would you say more of the speed or?
Rice is everything physically, he's just technically brilliant as well. Jorginho's a really intelligent footballer, really good passer. I think he's the best passer in the team, Jorginho, would we all agree?
I mean, the stats kind of, I think Rice is one of them as well.
Him and Partey, yeah.
Oh yeah, Partey. I guess Odegaard and Zinchenko, but I think Zini gives the ball away a bit too much. But yeah, anyway, we've begun and Arsenal having all the ball. We're only 50 seconds in. Ollie says, last few games is like when you change the test settings on FIFA to amateur after a bad run of form. And he also asks, would Laurie stop supporting Nketiah if he's sold?
Oh.
Really?
No.
Is this the early goal?
Oh my God! Martinelli now had one saved off the line.
This is like one touch off the wall. What's happening?
Ollie, what are you doing sending super chats? I'm trying to watch. I'm kidding, big up Ollie. What just
Imagine
happened?
an early goal. That is literally, okay, it's still early on.
And that ball goes back into the box. I've no idea what happened, so someone's going to have to fill me in.
That's good football to get Saka in.
I was going to say, Saka started running in and then...
He's doing something.
Cut back. I forgot who was it? Rice that cut across.
I feel like everyone just had a shot in that box.
Right, so in answer to, what was that Eddie question? If he went to another club, would I support him?
Yeah, if he was
Right,
sold.
so I think I'll repeat this, right? I think I've made this clear before. One of the reasons why I talk about Eddie a lot and people wind me up about Eddie is because I think he gets unfair treatment by the fans, our fans. I do rate him as a player. He's not the finished article, he's not the main man, but I do think he has made contributions, he is a decent player. And if he was to go elsewhere, which he probably will in the summer, then I will wish him luck.
Yeah, fair enough.
The same way I would
By the
most
way,
players who leave.
I actually think that was a really good
The
effort
technique,
from
Martinelli, I was about to say, the way his foot, it kind of bended the wrong way almost.
He's not got time to readjust his position. So
he couldn't get his body over,
He's got to get that kind of side foot slice onto it.
The fact he got that much power as well, but that was quite good defending from them on the line.
Yeah. Defender got back and cleared it off the line. Should Saka have done better? Should Rice have done better?
No, man, I think...
Just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rice came across it well, actually, but the defender blocked it.
Yeah.
Saka's effort, the ball was high, he got it on...
Yeah.
Listen, he hit the bar.
See, Rice literally
Put it
called
on
for that as
target,
well, for him to move, but...
Saliba and Gabriel dealt with a cross into the box, but there's Sheffield United having a bit of a go there.
Nice.
It was actually a lovely through ball to get, I don't know, was it Bogle through there? And now Jorginho on the ball, out to Declan Rice. So now we're seeing Declan Rice playing as not just the sitting number 6. And I think it is... Kai Havertz hasn't played the left 8 role like Xhaka did last season, but I think Rice probably would. I think it will be a little bit more similar.
Talking to Xhaka, he's well on his way to winning a title.
10 points clear at Leverkusen.
So that move is working out very well for him, isn't it?
Honestly, if Xhaka goes to Leverkusen to deny Kane another trophy, it will be absolutely brilliant.
Well.
It'd be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it? And Eric Dyer, yeah.
I must admit, that guy's done an amazing job with Leverkusen there, because you think, when you think German league, you just think Bayern are just going to walk in.
They're saying Liverpool might not be able to get Xabi Alonso immediately. That's good from Odegaard and White. Oh, it should have been Kai Havertz. White has put it on a plate.
Possession, it's calm, it's calm.
Martinelli goes back to Jorginho. Here's Gabriel. Turns out to Kiwior.
We're pressing so high as well.
No, but we should be 2-0 up after 4 minutes. This is good football from Arsenal.
Nice.
Found Declan Rice. Under that Odegaard! 1-0 Arsenal after 5 minutes.
That's the early goal we needed as well.
So that's the early goal Lucy was talking about.
Now we can get to
there we
our
go.
5-0.
Already, look, it could be
They
2-3
were
already.
carved apart
Right,
so
literally.
easy.
That was, I've got to say, that might be the most dominant first 5 minutes of a football match I've ever seen in my life.
We should be 3 up. That's there's
That was
no
the last
after
shot
5
on target
minutes.
as well.
We should be.
This is great football.
That was right place, right time.
It was very nice.
Lovely from Jorginho. What were we just talking about? One touch, first time.
Literally.
Nice from Rice.
What do you notice about Sheffield United defending? So poor. They're not even close to the
they have
guys.
been poor.
Look.
They're the
See how
wrong
far they
side.
are?
They're not even goal
Have you
side.
noticed that?
Yeah, same with Martinelli with the first chance. He had.
Yeah,
He was
they
free,
just look how far they are behind the. Oh, that's dreadful.
So can I say two things on that goal, right?
innit?
First,
If he what's he gonna do touching it there? He has to leave it.
who? Sorry.
Havertz.
I was about to say, I was like, you kind of could tell it was a dummy.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, I didn't even notice that watching it. I was watching Rice and Odegaard, and you noticed got a nick off Havertz. But for me, two things. Firstly, we asked whether Declan Rice was going to play. Just honestly, a minute or two ago, we asked whether he was going to play it more like Granit Xhaka. That run, Granit Xhaka made all of last season. That underlap to Martinelli. And he really, really benefited from it, Martin. He got a lot of help on that side. Second thing is, I don't always watch this, but Arsenal uploaded an inside training. Are we in again?
Wait,
I don't know.
why is the keeper? What's going
Arsenal
on?
uploaded an inside training, and if you watch that, you'll see that Declan Rice was making those underlapping runs. They worked on it in training. And
Also,
here we go.
you
we've
can see it.
Yeah, they worked
But
on
I think
this.
he's able to do that because of Jorginho being just behind him.
These men are gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
They are all over the place.
And you think as well, they started like this.
Now look at it. They're not even on it. Like they've just
That
gone,
defending, seriously, there was
goal
no.
down.
They were just allowed to just pretty much walk that ball in. There was no challenges, nothing.
Literally, when you pointed out, you realise none of them are actually even goal side.
That's what
They
I'm
were all
saying.
just
That's the
chilling-
point I was making. They're
chilling the
not
other way.
even.
I mean, I
Terrible.
just can't believe we've just rolled it across their goal 3 times in the first 5 minutes. I've never seen a Premier League side start a game worse.
Yeah.
I mean, that Havertz miss was quite a bad miss, to be honest. You should really be making a connection there.
I'm probably being slightly hyperbolic because teams have been 2-0 down after 4 minutes before or whatever. I think Luton might have been 2-0 up against Brighton the other day inside the first 4 or 5 minutes. But it's more just the amount of times we literally rolled the ball across their goal. 3 times in 5 minutes. I don't know if I've ever seen that. So credit to Arsenal for starting well.
As in, we were just getting shots at them, and they were just almost standing there creating a wall rather than
look
actually
at that. Look how
defending.
easy that was. Wow.
Oh my word. Okay.
It's good the intensity.
Don't
is
jinx
high,
it.
though.
Could end 1-1, says Dinner. Say, look, trust me. The thing is, I'm all for the whole don't jinx it, don't jinx it. I get all that, but I've got to comment on what I'm seeing. The watch along is about we're watching the game, we're commenting on the game. I'm only telling you what I've seen. Whatever happens now won't change how that first 5 minutes was, and we were all over them. We rolled the ball across their goal 3 times in the first 5 minutes.
And here's our first corner as well. So see how the set pieces do.
Here we go.
It's good the intensity as well. Like no one's overconfident, I'd say.
We're just playing very maturely. Okay, and they've gone for the short here. Here's Saka.
Mix it up a bit.
Goes back to Odegaard. They're not gone.
So much space.
And now he's
Stop
trying
it.
to line up the shot. So, look,
Did that
not
take a deflection?
great from
or-
Odegaard and Saka. I think they should have tested Sheffield United with an early ball into the box, but
Yeah,
there
it's
you
a
go.
bit like they took a short corner and didn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do that, have a plan because when we whip it in, we're getting some success this year.
Yeah. Tried something else. Maybe that's part of it. The fact that actually teams are clocking onto Arsenal and doing whipping it into the box. They're going to mix it up by going short. In fact, that's probably why. Go short with the first one.
And
so with all the others, Sheffield United might be like, oh, okay. They're not
But the
necessarily
amount of
putting this
space
straight
is
into the
actually
box.
mental. That like Odegaard just had on the edge of the box
Yeah.
to go back and forth.
Rice 8 equals getting ready for Partey back into the team, says A1. You might be right. Someone tweeted me, you still nervous, James? Oh. I tweeted it'll be a nervy game. It's called the reverse jinx.
To be fair, Arteta in his press conference was actually bigging them up a bit. That I saw,
Sheffield United?
yeah, he was like, no, it's a hard competition. And I was just looking at the comments and I was
Yeah,
like,
he's
no.
going to, isn't he?
Everyone's like, you've got to be polite. I respect that about Arteta though.
And someone already on YouTube has tweeted, I assume you are fine now. Listen, people.
Ooh.
Relax. It's been 10 minutes. It's looking very good.
What is this?
Well, Ben White getting involved with Hamer, is it?
Looked like it was
I forgot who
trusting.
it was, but yeah.
I think it was trusting.
Tried a couple of long throws there. Ben White to
Nice,
Saka.
nice.
Oh, it's unlucky. And the ball is cleared out, and David Raya gets a touch.
He probably fancies a goal.
Set pieces, he runs up with a header.
Probably so.
Laurie's banter is so subtle. Like, he said it, and I didn't really think much just because of the way he delivered it. What a pass!
Oh my god.
Martinelli, Roswell to Saka!
You've got to be.
Should have shot
Really
really.
good block.
That was,
Did he need that extra touch?
I think he did. I think he did, to
that
be fair.
ball
to
by
him.
Odegaard was
jeez.
beautiful.
It's like just cut the grass.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's a good way to say it.
I think if Saka goes first time with that, that's a goal.
I think the defender done well. The one that was just behind him.
But again, that opened up like a can of beans.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Seriously.
It's Saliba now.
Nice.
Odegaard dropping deep, White moving forward, and Saka in a slightly more central
Nice.
space, which is good to see. Is Jorginho now. Rolls
Oh.
into Kai Havertz. He does just
he
enough
did
to
well.
keep the ball, but Kiwior's just thumped out of play. Oh.
All right.
Some of the football's nice there, though.
Yeah,
It feels more free as well.
that was a ball.
For sure.
But I think that's because we have the space to be free. So might as well experiment.
I don't think he can take that first time because there's someone right on him as it's getting to him.
Good block as well.
Yeah, here's a good block. Here's Saliba. We actually rotated in the game at the Emirates. People forget that we made a lot of changes. I think Kiwior came in for Gabriel. I think, was it Gabriel? I think it was Gabriel. Smith Rowe came into the team. Havertz was playing instead of Odegaard.
What, in the corresponding game?
Yeah, the one of the Emirates. Eddie
Yeah, I
started
think
up.
Jesus was there. Wasn't it? I think Eddie came in that game too.
Yeah, so
Was that back in
stronger
October?
11
wasn't
that's gone out in this one. Here's Saka now. Into Odegaard.
Nice.
That's good from Kai. Back to Kiwior, who fancies an effort. They really do all want
Kiwior
the
needs
shot.
to relax a little bit.
That's nice from Jorginho. I nearly jinxed it. But we're good.
Okay, it's calm.
He's all right.
Stay feet with Raya.
Great start though.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, this so far, this is kind of what we thought would happen, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Very comfortable.
I didn't think we'd open them up that many times in the first few minutes.
No, that set the tone as well.
Like
though.
Saka's
Had to
probably
continue.
been-
Oh, look how we went. Oh, like he's not there. 2-0.
2-0.
Wait.
Oh my word.
Own goal.
It's 2-0. I didn't even see it. Wow. Austin
Oh.
Trusty.
No.
Just
No,
got-
that wasn't Trusty. That's Bogle.
Trusty got.
No, he got
Oh,
done.
the one who
by-
got burnt up. Yeah, that was
But
Trusty.
that's like again 3 times already in the first 12 minutes.
Who got the goal though?
Own
So
goal.
is
Was it
Just an
own
own
goal?
Own
goal.
goal.
Saka assist?
Do you think Saka will try and claim that?
No.
Nah,
It'll be
it's just
given
an
as
own
a thing on. Actually, I don't know. It will be. I don't know how they see that. But look, one
That's
step over
mad.
dips him, and then
Look at this.
straight across another cutback.
Look how much he steps
No,
up.
come on. That is so easy.
We don't even need our players in the box. This is mad. This is
But
absolutely
look
mad.
he doesn't get close at all, does he? He just
one
stands
step
off
over,
and
he's off.
invites Saka to go past him.
But you know, Laurie, if you are going to stand off a defender, which is fine, then you stand off because you're giving yourself the yards so they don't beat you.
That went through his legs as well.
It's a great finish.
Oh.
So he stood off
That was a
him,
little cheeky.
only
backheel.
to just get ripped anyway. Like, we've all played football. when
Can
you're
I
up
change
against
my,
someone. You play
tips?
football, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
We've played football when you're up against someone who's
about
way
him? It's a
faster than
2-1.
you. So you say, I'm going to give myself an extra yard or two.
That is such for.
Like you do
I don't know
that
what
so
that
they
was,
can't
like,
just
jockey a
rip
bit
you
and
on
then- yeah.
that yard of pace and that burst.
This could be double figures at this rate, you know. If they carry on like this, seriously. Unless Arsenal completely.
Unless Arsenal take the piss.
Go on.
But then they go and give it straight
Go on,
back to us.
inside. Nice, Havertz.
Go on,
Yeah,
he's got the overlap.
Go on.
Here's Martinelli.
He's got the overlap.
Kiwior on the
He's got the
overlap.
overlap.
Roll it to
Shoot
Kiwior.
it.
Back to
Shoot it.
Martinelli.
Wait.
It's 3.
It's like
What's going on?
I think we
I don't know what
glitched. We
happened,
actually
you know.
glitched there. What?
No, but I don't know what's going on.
How did that?
I don't know what just happened. Yeah.
Can we see that again, please?
Is that Martinelli's goal? Did he take a deflection? What happened?
Oh.
Why do we all
Can we win?
No.
You know what, right?
silence.
James, if this was a boxing match, the referee would say, stop it. No more.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't
Wait,
laugh.
Laurie, isn't this your score
What the
prediction already?
hell is going on?
This was nice from Havertz, you know, nice
Yeah,
inside.
that is good.
Okay, wait. What happened at the last bit?
Oh.
Martinelli. I thought he was going to put
What
through
the-
Rice. What?
It's
Did it come off Rice?
Why are we still frozen
No,
about
come off
this?
the.
No,
come
but
off
it's just
the,
weird.
Anelka
Like, I don't know how
towards-
he finished it. Is it clean?
Come off the defender.
Okay, that's
but
feel
he
like
will
that still
get that
would've
goal.
gone in,
I think he
though.
will
But
get
it
the
did
goal.
look like it might have just gone wide. That's why we all
A
froze for a
no-look
sec.
pass,
but-
yeah?
Nice.
Okay, Kiwior.
Did it come off Rice or Kiwior?
Nah, it came off the Sheffield United player.
No, and I said this was going to be nervy.
Regardless of it come off, it's 3-0 inside of 15 minutes.
Score prediction done.
This could be a double figures if this carries on this road.
They better give Martinelli that
That's
as well. I don't
mad.
want no taking goals off him now.
That's actually mad.
Right, what, VAR looking at it? What's going on? Oh, no,
Yeah, all
Okay,
good. 3-0 after 15 minutes. Guys, I tweeted it'll be a nervy game. I've just had to quote tweet it saying, told you. Because this is... What are they looking
What's
at?
he still waiting for? Oh, sub.
Wait, they're making...
They're making us...
Already?
Well,
What's going on?
They're making a sub already.
God, we just tuned in.
They are getting smoked.
He's
though.
not injured
Are they
either, is
injured?
he? Is that a tactical switch?
It went down as a Martinelli goal, I've just been told. Sorry, we have got 3 goals worth of comments to go through.
Who was the 1-2 with Martinelli as well?
Kiwior.
Was it Kiwior, yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
he did
Kiwior-
a no-look pass.
I
just
can't lie.
chip that pass
Well
out.
done to Kiwior.
Some of the fans are leaving already, look.
Oh, so West Ham repeat.
Oh my word.
For Kiwior to be that far up when he's meant to be the inverted free, he done well in that attack, man. That's what. When you have space,
You gotta
run
risk
into
it.
So what? I'm going to say this now, yeah? But Newcastle put 8 on this lot. We're on target. No, but we're on target.
Mr. Caution, be careful, man. What's going on now? All of a sudden, Newcastle bought 8.
No, but seriously.
Can I say,
3-0 up inside 15 minutes.
do you know the last time we did this was that Newcastle game? We were 3-0 up after, I think, 11 minutes.
Which Newcastle game?
The 4-4. I'm just telling you. It's a fact.
No, that's not going to
Oh,
happen.
some
man.
shit times, man.
That was some shit.
Oh, look, he's in.
Oh, God,
Wait.
go on.
Why did he just shoot?
I thought we were getting the Van Persie moment.
He should have banged
He
it.
should have
man.
just shot James.
He should have just banged
Didn't
it,
it?
man. Yeah, but he's
Should
not.
He was trying to
Just shot.
be slick with the control, but...
No, but the controller's dead.
If he put that in Rose Ed, no one's going to care because we're 3-0
you're-
up.
Plus, you're trying something spectacular.
Yeah, just go for it, bro.
So, if you're wondering, the Newcastle 4-4,
No one was wondering, bro. What kind of tactical insight are you trying to pull out now?
the goals were
No, check Tio's
Walcott
goal.
after 1 minute, Giroud after 3, Van Persie after 10. So we were on a better run than this.
Is that the one where Tiote got the equaliser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The late Tiote, because he passed away now, hasn't he?
No, we were 4-0 up in the 68th minute. What kind of trash times were this? You know, I remember it like, oh, they got one maybe in the first half, then they scored a cut, like,
I know what you're trying to
68 minutes on
say,
the clock,
but this
4-0
is...
up. 68 minutes on the clock, we were
Yeah,
4-0
but
up, and we drew that game.
they are
Do you know how much? Do you know, no, but this is why I can't even trust a 3-0 lead.
What, against these guys?
No, of course I can. I'm just saying, like, Arsenal just ruined my
Football is
trust.
football, you know?
Arsenal ruined my trust.
Nice.
Arsenal, what a start. People are calling Arsenal the evacuators. Fans leaving stadiums again.
Evacuated.
There was a tweet saying like we're gonna have emptied Sheffield United after what's it called, Bramwell Lane. We'll have emptied it after 25 minutes. They said that
I
last
was
week.
at the West Ham game and I was saying, you know, shout out to the West Ham stewards because I've never seen a ground evacuate as quickly. They got nigh on 60,000 out of that
Did you
ground
see them
so
try and make
quickly.
excuses though, saying about they were actually grabbing food or like smoking or whatever? I was like, okay.
They had a shot on target, well, off target. They had a shot though.
A shot.
We tried.
See the crowd ironically clapping them.
No, I don't even think it's ironic. I think he's actually tried to look. He's dropped the shoulder on 2
It's a
man.
poor shot.
Apparently their
Poor
fans
shot,
just
but-
cheered for that shot.
Yeah, because they're just thinking, bro.
Let's have a good time.
It's a fun day out.
Do you blame them though for walking out after so early? Because I mean they've been subject to so many thrashings
I'm
recently.
not really a fan, I think, if you do that.
No, but you know what?
think
I would
team.
normally agree with you. But if you're a Sheffield United fan, I think
No, but you know you're gonna. Well, obviously you'd like to be optimistic, but you know with Arsenal you're probably not
Yeah.
going to win anyways. and you brought the ticket and you've made the journey there, you might as well.
I hear you,
stick it
but what
out.
I'm saying is, you're
Otherwise
probably
someone else could
thinking,
have
here
had
we
that
go
seat.
again. I'm not sitting through this. It's cold out here. I could be
True,
at
it was chucking
home
it down, wasn't it?
with my wife and kids or whatever. They're probably thinking out loud.
Here's Gabriel on the ball. Arsenal, incredibly comfortable.
I think 2 of those 5-0 thrashings have been in their last 5 games, if my memory serves me right as well.
Yeah, it is, last 2.
So, imagine that. You've been put through this again, you think, nah.
Leon said he had £5 on a 7-0 win, 80-1. Only 80-1. Garbo Staunton says, James, stop speaking about that game. You'll speak it into existence. Do not tempt fate.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Declan Rice with an effort.
Okay, no one was there on the
Someone
floor.
should have been following in there.
This is the sort of game it should be. Any one of you get a little
Literally.
chance on site. 3-0 up.
Damn.
I think Sheffield United have got to run Derby close, haven't they, for being one of the worst teams in the Premier League history.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got to be up there or down there.
What point total did Derby finish on that year? 14?
About 12
No, it was
points.
like 11 or 12. I think it might have been 11.
But in terms of
What are Sheffield United on?
conceded,
13, I think.
Oh, so
in
there
terms
you
of
go.
goal conceded, they've probably
Nice.
conceded more than Derby. Or on course for conceding more than Derby.
Just like they made a change to I think they've gone to a back 5, Sheffield, because Trusty looks a little bit more central. I can't believe they didn't do that from the start.
Well, I
mean, they're
said
all
to you,
on the
didn't I?
line.
4-3-3, are you sure?
No, you did actually say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. It was White.
Very
White
ambitious.
to Gabriel.
Shoot!
Yeah, I was thinking I might have opened up for him a little bit. Here's Martinelli. Goes to the back post.
Oh.
Soul Saka was there. Kai Havertz.
Oh,
Decent little spin. Couldn't quite connect with it. What? What?
Decent little spin, yeah?
Yeah, decent little spin.
Well, that should be in the back of the net, bro.
What? Difficult effort. Difficult
kind of hit it
technique.
against
Am
the floor.
I lying, Laurie? Should that not be in the back of the net?
I think the shot lacked conviction, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's probably thinking, I'll get more chances, so, which I'm sure he will.
I'd love to have seen him hit that long ball on the volley.
Why was that a
Yeah,
foul?
Just to see
have
if
a
he could
goal,
have.
man.
Why was that a foul?
I didn't even see
Is the
it.
referee trying to be, you know?
Who was it against? Martinelli?
It wouldn't be a card or anything, but I do agree with that being a foul because I feel like he put his
You think that was a
leg
foul?
in. Like
Okay.
he didn't even touch anything. But their set pieces apparently aren't very good, right?
Well, no, defending them. Attacking them, I don't know. Let's hope not.
Let's
Not
see.
ranking that highly for a lot of things, but anyway. Ball back to come into the box for Sheffield United. Oh,
Oh.
and
It's
looks
a
like
poor
a
kick.
foul
He
on
went
maybe Kiwior, but I think, or Rice, or
Yeah, I was trying to
Jorginho.
figure- couldn't tell who it was.
Not a clue. James, write the expected exits down for your show, says Boulder. That'd be good. That would be good. Fan reactions, Football Club with the Super Chat says, I'll be at the Emirates next Saturday for the first time since we moved from Highbury. Where can I witness the post-match AFTV interviews? I think you normally find us down by the Tony Adams statue, I think.
Yeah.
Probably there.
Yeah, it is there.
Yeah, I've just been told.
I said probably there. You've been here. How many years you been here?
I do like the way, though, Arsenal were... they're still showing the same intensity that they did from the start. They're not slowing down. Which
No,
is
because they
good.
should be hungry to get goals. Eat. Martinelli, come and try to get a hat trick.
No,
man.
I'm commenting that I like the fact that they're doing that because, you know what I mean, they're not easing off in any way, shape or form, which is good.
Yep, we're in again.
Well, here we go. Look, this is on.
Jeez.
Pass
Go on,
it.
hit it, hit it.
Just do it.
Nice!
Nice.
What a great finish!
Finish.
25 minutes.
2-0.
That was 4-0. What's the time?
Jeez.
25 minutes.
That was third time lucky for him.
This is mad.
I'm telling you,
King
double
Cat,
figures
we're
is
just
on, you
in.
know. I'm telling you now, double figures
What are they
is
going to check? What's this guy saying?
Here,
Handball?
check for handball. Lovely
That was a
finish
finish.
from Kai
That
Havertz.
was a finish. And you know what? You know one good thing about that, even if it's, I don't know what they're going to check, the confidence. Because he could have easily, one thing about Havertz for me is at times he hasn't looked like he's wanted it. You see there, he's got an option to pass to 2 players, and he said, "Fuck that, I'm shooting."
Yeah. So that's not a foul. That's nothing wrong with that.
It kind of hits both their hands. You see when Martinelli does that dink up over
I just
the
think
leg.
you've got to allow
then
that
he
because
plays
it's
it
not.
out.
it's not.
It's not directly from the goal scorer. It's just bobbled. At this point, I think if it's not directly from the goal scorer, you've got to look at whether it's...
Oh.
There's nothing clear there.
Give that, man.
Oh, look at that
And then he
pull on
literally
him as
just-
well.
Pulls him back for no reason.
That was nice.
This is the
Sloppy
same
as
guy
well.
who said it wasn't a red card.
Yeah.
Hey, someone should go.
Jeez.
He could have damaged his arm doing that.
Fucking idiot, man. What's he doing? Of course he thought Holgate's wasn't a red.
Just a finish.
He's just happy to just drag
That
players
was
down for no reason.
So clean.
Beautiful.
He tweets all the time as well, I think.
Who?
Or maybe I've got the wrong player. The same guy.
Anelovic.
Huh?
Anelovic,
I meant to
Vicevic,
I-
what's his
I'm
name?
pronouncing it wrong, apologies.
The captain of Sheffield United. 4-0 after 25 minutes. I mean...
He's offside.
Oh!
He's offside.
No, he's
He
on.
did curl the run though.
Oh, great
Well
save.
done, Ryan. There you go.
Nice.
Flag's gone up, user. Wow, 4-0 after 25 minutes. Everyone thinking we'll get the 3 points tonight then?
Hopefully.
Great save as well, even though
It was.
even though
That
it
was
was
very
offside.
good
Stupid.
save.
It's good to see that he can, because that was something Ramsdale had one-on-one saves. Anyone want to revise their prediction?
Yeah.
What did you go? 2-1.
This is
1-0.
Oh, beautiful by Sam. Look at that. Did he need to pass it that
said
early though? He
1-0.
could have carried on, right?
he had space.
I know. What a twat. Oh.
I mean, at least this is good for the goal difference as well. What we were talking about as well.
Yup. Yeah, that is a big thing. Do you know that's the only heart I took out of Liverpool nicking it against... When they scored that 99th minute goal against Forest, I was like heartbroken because I really thought they were going to drop points. And I had to tell myself, at least they only scored the one. Because they're closer
dropped
to
goal
us than
difference
City
at
on goal
least, so-
difference. Same when they
Yeah.
got that third against United City, I was like, well, at least United were 1-0 up. I was thinking that because I think this might come down to it. Obviously, they're still 2 points behind. It doesn't matter, but I don't know.
Shall I be honest with you? When it comes to watching the other teams play, I don't really give too much credence to their games, you know. Because I always think, well, they're probably going to win their game, so it's up to us to do our thing. So I don't... Obviously, you could get pleasantly surprised if they drop points, but I always just think to myself, oh, they're probably going to win. So I don't expend too much emotion on their games. I just think it's down to what we do.
I think if you're too busy focusing on them messing up, you're just going to mess up yourself. So.
Yeah.
He's leaving out. Dev, he's having a go at you, Turkish, I think. You know. Okay. He's basically saying that you're being harsh on Havertz for that effort on goal. The one where he spun.
Oh, he said, I don't remember that. You know,
No, go for it.
You know, Turkish doesn't play on a regular. I expect someone on 275 bags a week to be able to bury that. That's the difference.
Need to switch out.
Arsenal
We could
very
easily get another 2-3 before half time.
Look at that. Now they're just resorting to bullshit, aren't they? Look, yeah, their heads have gone.
I don't know who mentioned it earlier, but someone did say that probably just turned to more of the violent, aggressive
Ollie
vibes.
McBurney wants to start a fight. What a surprise. That's probably what's going to happen to Sheffield United. One of their players is going to say, screw this, man, I'm going. Oh, that's nasty. That was
What
nasty.
contact did he
Look at
even
this.
get?
He cleaned him out there, man.
Ooh.
That
Deliberately.
is totally out of
Yeah,
control.
yeah.
He's
That's
lucky.
the last thing they need, a red card and
Yeah.
go down to
He
10
probably
men.
doesn't care, Turkish. He's thinking, you know, early bath, I don't want to be part of this. That's what Holgate done that day, isn't it? He just thought, sod this.
5 minutes
Yeah.
into the game, he just went swinging for no reason.
Maybe he's taking it Rice.
Wonder if they get heavily tonked tonight, do you think Sheffield United will change managers again? Because this guy's not really made no difference at all, has he? Wow.
Maybe he's got the
forget,
history
man.
of making a difference, hasn't he?
Rice
That's quite poor.
doesn't
Actually.
beat the first man. Beats the wall, but doesn't beat the first man.
I
Damn.
do just love how involved Raya is with the game. But maybe that's just because obviously recently it's more chill.
He's definitely feeling more part of it, isn't he?
Like he's proper solidified his spot.
Yeah. I think
It's
the
not even a
debate-
debate anymore, is it now?
No.
It's just cross it.
He's Rice now.
So he's got Odegaard's got a goal, Martinelli's got a goal, Havertz got a goal, Rice
Yeah.
got an assist.
There was an own goal as well.
There's an own goal.
He tried to pass in behind there, White. Really happy Havertz got that goal. Worked hard to help win it back. And then, finds himself an opportunity to run at goal and have a shot. Motzi saying it's bring on Partey, Nketiah, Smith Rowe, Reece and Ramsdale. Arteta Baller says, Turkish, when did you retire from football? Your analysis of Champions League winning strikers is really insightful. We're winning here, and all people want to do is just have a pop and just, I don't know, it's so weird. We're winning 4-0, everyone is happy and complimentary. I don't know, some of you lot just want to be offended by anything, really. Is Martinelli.
Some of the fans are weird, bro.
Whoa.
Imagine they get a red 15-0, says Touch of Awesome.
He's kicked the ball away there. That should be a booking.
I think the refs probably unless it's
Bit lenient, like,
unless it's a
alright.
tackle like the one we saw before.
But you see that? He slyly kicked the ball away so they couldn't take it quickly. That's a booking. You're not allowed to do that.
They're wasting their own time.
No, there's no time. The game is dead for them, and they don't care.
Well, don't know what to say. Arsenal are just
Oh, we're playing good.
comfortable.
Sheffield United have shored it up a bit. We say that, but they do look a bit more secure since the change. But we've still bagged in number 2. So
Kiwior, bit of a crap cross, but would allow it.
Worst clearance, so.
Yeah,
It's
you're
alright.
right, it was poor clearance. I've got to be honest, right? I genuinely went into this game thinking, because they would have known what was coming, I just would have thought any side, a championship, a League One side, I'd have been like, they'll just try and be really resolute, really difficult to break down. And it kind of doesn't matter what players you got out there, you just form a really hard to beat back 5, back 4, whatever it is, 2 banks. And I just thought Arsenal would have had, I always thought Arsenal were going to win. I just thought we'd be made to work for it. But maybe I just didn't appreciate how bad they were.
I must admit, I disagree. I saw this.
No, you did. I know. And like I said, you're normally the cautious one after, the Porto and everything. But even you were like, no.
I thought the only thing that might prove a bit of I said it when we spoke before, is that if they're too overconfident, but the attitude has been very good. So well played to the players for that. Oh, great ball!
that was nice.
Cross it.
Yep, Martinelli's crossed it. Rice into Jorginho. Back to
True.
Odegaard and Jorginho.
He is very
White.
quick with his.
Yeah, he's right. He
passing
just
as
gives
well,
it
like,
first
yeah.
time.
That's because his brain is working good, you see. He sees the patterns.
Yeah. Gabriel
The
sweeps and
passing has
keeps it
been
alive.
really good as well, like skipping out the middleman
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just going straight down the wing.
The movement's been nice as well.
Like quite interchangeable, like with Saka's been going in the middle as well.
Nice.
And they're giving a goal kick. They're giving a goal kick. Oh, Ollie says, if Havertz scored a winner in the Champions League with Turkish by a shirt with his name on it, PS Arteta doesn't change the difficulty settings, please. Yeah, that's true. I hear what you mean. Would you get a shirt with Havertz on the back if he scored the winner of the Champions League final?
It's more than that. I'm not asking for a win. Well, I'll take that. But Henry never scored a win in the Champions League final. I got about 15 Henry shirts. It's not about one moment like that. It's about everything.
Saka's found himself one-on-one with Trusty again. Lovely
Oh,
ball
slotted it
into
in.
Martinelli, but it's heavy touch. Took him away. Back into... Oh,
Nice.
what a pass! That was really good.
I don't know where.
Jorginho.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know
That
where he
was
came
nice.
from.
Jorginho
There's
just
stitched
an
it straight into
unsaid-
That was
Martinelli first time
imperious
again.
by Jorginho there. Just a shame it didn't quite come off.
Production will buy Turkish the shirt if that happens, they've said. That's what they've just put.
That's fine. If we get a Champions League under our belts, give me a shirt with Nketiah on the back if you want.
He gets the winner.
Imagine, given that Frank is not here, it's only right that I should do the information station. We're currently registering 78% possession in this game, away from home. That is
78. I thought it'd be
78.
higher though.
You thought it'd be
Like that's
higher
actually
than that.
weird.
I mean, but when you're away from home, 70.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, away
Possession.
from home definitely as well.
That is, you know,
That is mad.
that's almost. Here comes a set piece.
Oh.
Shoot, left foot.
Oh, he wanted to.
He didn't make a
Yeah,
good
didn't,
connection.
yeah,
did
didn't
he?
quite get the connection he did want.
They've given it straight
Another
back
try?
to us. Oh, Havertz at the back.
Yeah, Havertz kept it alive. Sleeper into,
Nice.
into
Right
Odegaard.
foot. No, he won't shoot.
White.
Oh,
Did dig out across, but no one there.
Nice.
And
It
it
just
looked like
goes
they
straight
dealt with
back.
it, but
Nice.
Saliba and Gabriel just sweep everything up.
It's like a shooting drill, like they just keep giving it back
Yeah.
to us just to have a chance.
Oh, that's a foul,
Really
isn't it?
well to
Surely.
turn away, and the ref.
Ref!
Sorry? The ref wasn't even looking.
Yeah. Yeah. What have we got? C. Nagel says, in the words of Tony, nice kickabout with the lads. Moonwalk says, question for the panel, you've been given 200 million to bring in 3 players this coming summer. Who are you buying? Love the show. 200 million to bring in 3 players. And I can give you positions. I think a striker.
Mbappe.
Yeah, just bring in Mbappe. And there you go, and it's a free transfer, so you don't have to use the budget. Perfect.
Love it.
Yeah, a striker, a midfield, a striker, a central midfielder, and a defender. If I could only buy 3, but I want a winger on there as well. That would be my 4th. Odegaard nearly got a shot away.
A winger, really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of our strengths, though, having Saka and Martinelli.
Yeah,
But I guess
it would
if you
just be
look
as a
at the-
rotation option.
Yeah.
I think Trossard is slightly too different.
We're going to have to
profile.
buy another keeper because, I mean, I think Ramsdale's going to go, so probably
Yeah.
going to have to replace that position, aren't we?
Mohammed says, Arteta out, why is it not 6? Joke, man.
We had a little chance in a bit.
Odegaard.
Oh,
that's
Real
touch.
from Saka. And
Yes!
Rice
Nice.
makes it 5-0.
Declan Rice.
Is that his
What a
fifth
brilliant,
goal now?
brilliant goal.
That was beautiful again.
Bad.
That was beautiful
Did you see Saka's
again.
touch, though, to cut
That
it
was
in
a great touch,
with his
yeah.
touch?
That was beautiful. The finish was cold as well.
Nice.
It was.
I think this
I'm
is
telling you, double figures is definitely on.
could happen.
We're on course for it. We're going by a amount of goals scored before 40.
5-0 after
That's actually mad.
38 minutes and 50 seconds.
And we already had the strongest goal difference in the league before this.
Oh my word.
Having
yeah.
played a game more than, having played a game less than the other 2.
This is the worst team I've ever seen Arsenal play against.
Really? You're going to put it. That's the sort of thing I'd say.
I think so. I don't know if I've seen it worse.
Are we just making them look bad, though, as well?
Maybe.
Let's big ourselves up with that.
This is also the best Arsenal team I've probably ever known.
Like, everyone just
because
knows what
I
everyone
became a
is.
fan post Champions League. But
Very well taken goal, by the way.
yeah, this is. They're not picking up runners. They're not defending spaces. They're not tackling. They're not pressing. They're not parking the bus.
There's still some
They
fans
can't
left.
stop Saka. Saka is just doing them, whether it's receiving the ball on the run or getting the ball to feet and just running out them. Look,
Oh my God.
they
If
can't
it
even.
carries on like this, some of the Arsenal fans will start leaving as well. I think. They'll be thinking, you know, I can watch the rest when I get in. Sorry, Sheffield United fans, but these guys are
See
not
them all
representing
celebrating on
you,
the train.
man.
3 points in the bag.
That's proper correct.
They'll be not serious. They'll be saying, you know what? Let me just watch the 5 for 5 when I get in. Got to go work tomorrow. You know? As a contest, this is totally devoid of any competition at all. Man.
Laurie, that's one of the best things you've ever
Long
said.
throw.
Long throw.
Hey,
Oh,
Big up the Sheffield United fans that are still there.
You can't say that and then say that.
the Arsenal fans.
start leaving.
Early as well. Man. Arsenal
Big Martinelli's-
1-3. 1-8-0, so
look,
Saturday,
great
they're
ball.
already dead.
Beautiful.
Come on. When was the last time a double-figure score was recorded in the Premier League?
Never. 9
Never?
is the most. Yeah. Tottenham, Leicester, they've all
First
scored
vote
9
from?
before.
Right, so there's something to go for.
Leicester did it 9 away from home against Southampton. Southampton have had 2 9-0s in the last few years.
Yeah, it was back to back now. Ralph Hasenhüttl.
Yeah, yeah, back-to-back seasons.
Oh, look, he's
Trevor
in.
is nice.
Oh!
Oh my word.
The way we're just
You know
able
what?
to chip it.
Fair play to Odegaard. He was trying to set Ben White up, but he should really have shot himself. He was trying to
Defender just.
trust he just got a foot in there. But Ben White was almost there.
3 to go plus. Well, I doubt the referee's going to be bothered to.
The referee will just
feel
have
like I feel
mercy
bad
on
for you,
him,
just-
so it's all right.
yes.
Go and have a cup of tea, man.
Oh, they've gone for another short one.
Oh, look at that.
Too
Playing with him,
Nice.
toying with him. And again.
Calm down,
A
though.
bit too much on that.
Yep. Well, let's talk about this. Gyökeres banging in goals for Sporting at the moment. I've just been asked by Julie Prizaguna. It's a great name. I hope Julie Prizaguna. Yeah, opinion on Gyökeres. He's asking me. I'm going to open up to the panel. What do we think?
You know what? I
like
saw
him.
Gyökeres. He played for Coventry, didn't he, in the playoff final against Luton last year, in the playoff game, and he looked really good. And I remember thinking to myself, if Coventry don't make it, he'll definitely get a Premier League club. And then he went abroad. But he's a very good player.
He's mid-20s, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
25,
good, man.
26?
He was probably
Yeah,
the best.
25.
Even though Luton went
25.
up that day, he was probably the best player on the pitch. And I remember being very impressed with him. So I'm not.
There's a lot of strikers on the market that you can't say for sure, innit? That's the problem. There isn't, obviously, aside from an Mbappe, there isn't an out and out. Everyone thought that out and out's Osimhen, but as the season's passing,
That's good
people
for
are
Kiwior.
wondering whether the value in that one makes sense. But
You're right. There are a lot of players though. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like I think we can list 10.
it's a lot of
strikers
what
that-
ifs, as in like.
Yeah. For sure.
What if we don't get Osimhen? What if we get him? Or what if we get him? Or it's none really stand out, but we're gonna have to get someone in. We're gonna have to get someone in. It's gonna have to. We might need to get 2 in.
Do you think that if we keep scoring goals at this rate, they might think, you know what, well, maybe we don't need to break the bank for a striker? I mean, I personally think we do, but
No, I think
when you're scoring
they-
this many goals, it must be tempting to think, actually, I found a formula that works.
No, do you know why? Because
Nice.
Oh, unlucky.
whatever Arsenal have changed and are doing better and it's bringing them goals, we've still got Kai Havertz up front. And that's not a diss on Kai Havertz. He was brought in to be a midfielder. And we've evolved to now he's playing sometimes in midfield, but he's playing a lot up front. I can't imagine that was always part of the plan.
No, yeah.
So that makes me think that actually Arteta does want to do
Or
something
maybe it
with
gives
that
them more
position.
time,
Yeah.
so that they don't have to, rush and maybe get somebody that they're not totally convinced with. But I would love Tony to come to Arsenal. I've been on the record as saying that I think he'd bang goals at Arsenal.
But do we need that like out and out striker when we saw against like West Ham how they were so interchangeable, even like Odegaard being up top as well.
Too heavy.
Yeah. Martinelli almost into the
45 gone.
photographers. Cesar says, James, look where Jorginho is when Saka and Odegaard start passing on the wing. He stands right on the edge of the box.
These lot.
Ready to go from. That is 5 minutes. We've had to add one for every goal, I guess.
They want to see a record. It's not one for every goal. I thought it was 30 seconds for every goal.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. No, it's 30 seconds for each sub. Actually, I don't know.
Maybe 45 seconds for every goal.
On a thing though, what do you think their game plan was then, Sheffield United? What are they doing?
Well, it changed after 5-10 minutes anyways with subs.
Yeah, but what was their initial game plan? Because that as soon as I saw that 4-3-3, I thought, what? Really?
Probably to pack out the midfield and try not to get dominated there, but I just think...
But so then go 4-5-1?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's, yeah.
Maybe they were just hoping that Arsenal wouldn't try as much or have as high intensity.
Seriously,
so probably like, we can't.
Martin asks a great question, my favourite super chat of the day. What do you reckon Arteta says at half time? What do you say? Well done.
Keep going.
that was very good. Do it again.
I guess it's just about subs.
5-0 at half time.
I know, that's actually mad.
Sorry.
No, but
We're kind of used to this.
You say that, James, right? But we actually do look like we're going to score every time we get the ball in their box.
Yeah.
What record was it that we broke against West Ham? What was that one?
They'd never conceded. They'd never lost by 6 at home. That was one.
That was one.
Oh no, you're thinking of the back-to-back, the 6 and the 5.
No, that's another one.
Yeah.
So we've already done that
just
one.
listing of them.
I was. How many times have?
Great ball by Jorginho. Penalty.
That's a handball.
They've got to look at that, surely.
Oh, he's offside.
Put him offside. Well, let's see what VAR. I forgot what it was, but how many games in Premier League era have we been 5-0 up at half time? To be honest, today was the day we need Frank. Every week we're asking him nonsense.
Where the fuck are you, Frank? Just really need you. Bogo says, match of the day is going to be a 90-minute replay at this rate. What is crazy, we are 5-0 up with a strong bench, says JTT Williams. Yeah, excited to see some players get some minutes. And they'll be desperate to come on, some of those players. Josh says, is a Liverpool versus City draw the best outcome now? 100%. And I go as far as to say, I know that there's some football to be played and the situation changes, but I feel like a draw at the Etihad, if you offered that to me today, I would take it. Just don't let them get anything on us, and just play it out. 2 or more goals.
The only thing is, if you go to the Etihad playing for a draw, you're not going to...
No, don't play for a draw. I'm saying I would take a draw.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Going back to the record stuff, 2 or more goals in 8 halves now, never been done. From the second half of the Liverpool game up until now, we've scored 2 goals in each 45-minute segment.
That's actually mad. That is consistency as well.
It's amazing now how things have changed, though, because you think about it wasn't that long ago, December actually, that we were lamenting that you could have 30 shots on goal and not score a goal. Remember when we played West Ham? And now look,
New
4, 5, 6s.
But also how drastically things have changed. I can't remember exactly the numbers, but I think if you looked at going into 2024, if you looked at our Premier League numbers, I think we would have said we're on course for a worse goal difference, we're on course for a worse point tally. We're now on course for a better goal difference, much better goal difference, a better goal scored. I think we're on course for a better points tally. So it just shows you how much 7 games of good hard work and putting that run together can just take you into a different...
I reckon it was in that
totally
beef,
different level.
It was in that Salt Bay beef.
I like this from Luke. Arsenal really went new here, new me. What he says, Salt Bay's made the difference.
Yeah,
Laurie.
that beef is definitely got some good ingredients in it.
You need to be careful, my bro. You need to be very careful.
Saliba, go on, hit it.
No, what? Where's my Purdy's, man?
Nearly. Well, there's Ben White up front. Look at him. Look what Ben White's pressing.
Why is he still?
Doesn't give a shit, does he? Gabriel
Just him
takes over,
tracking
back to Saliba. Where do they rank as the best centre-backs in the league, in the world, Gabriel and Saliba, for you? I'm not saying they're the best, I'm asking everyone, where do they rank?
As a partnership, very
you've
high
got to be
up.
there.
As a partnership.
That's the end of the first half.
I was like,
Gosh.
Hey, should we clap for that half?
Yeah.
I clap when it's 0-0, but we've had a few shots.
Partnership
Unbelievable.
question's a very good question, man. The partnership question's a very good question. I'd say Diaz Stones is quite a complete partnership. Europe, I mean,
Just had a good
I
Maguire
think the
and
Sheffield
Evans has
United
been
one's not
suggested.
bad either.
what?
Maguire and Evans has been suggested in my ear. Would you have them up there?
Look, Sheffield United's
Keep
not
that in your
bad.
ear, mate.
Their partnership's not too bad.
It's a very good question because they're up there.
Problem is, so I don't watch enough football outside the Premier League. Like, yeah, I'll
That's
tune
what
into
I'm
the odd bit of
struggling
Real
with,
Madrid,
like-
Barcelona. So someone might say to me, Rudiger and Militao, and I'd be like,
sure.
maybe. But I would think Saliba and Gabriel right up there.
They're up there. They're up there.
Yeah.
Konate, Virgil, probably when Konate is fit. That is a strong partnership.
Yeah. I like Leverkusen's three. Don't they have, is it Tapsoba, Tar, and who's the guy who plays left centre back? Is it Hincapi? Again, let me know in the comments, people. I told you, I don't watch enough outside the Premier League, admittedly, but they got some really.
Can
good
I just do a shout out for my cousin Tony, who I spent some time with at the weekend? Who was, he kept a pie. He just texted me, said, "Looking good on the screen, cuz can we go for 8-0? Of course. Me and Turkish reckon we're on for double figures, right?
How did
Oh,
you-
you're not.
I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. You tell me
Stick
to
your
be
chest
cautious.
out, man.
Hold on, against Porto, I said I've done in
That
one.
was Porto.
You're still bringing out a few.
What,
weeks
you're
there.
comparing
Now
this lot with Porto?
No. What I'm saying is now I'm just being like enjoying, the process.
I'm
and
saying we
enjoying
can
it.
get double figures.
We
bro.
can get double figures, but
But anyway, shout out to my cousin Tony, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for
would you
watching.
bet on double figures now?
Well, I'm not a betting man, but I certainly think it's within our capabilities. I mean, you've seen every time we've gone forward, we look like we're going to score. What I want us to do, though, is keep a clean sheet, though. I don't want them to score no goals.
Because the sub should, like Jesus, when he comes on, he needs to be on it. Vieira, Eat.
I think we'll see all of those guys, I think.
Partey.
Partey,
I reckon
yeah.
he's definitely. Do you reckon they'll come on
I
straight
don't think
away?
he'll take
or-
Gabriel and Thing off, though, because I think he
I
want to
think he
keep a
should
clean
think.
sheet.
I think he should think about some early subs. I think.
But not the back.
Or like
No,
around the
not
hour mark,
half-time.
maybe bring a few more.
Not the defence, because we want to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah.
I should take this in for a second. We're 5-0 up at half time in a Premier League game, and you asked a great question. Are we playing this well? Are we just on it? Like,
Are we making them
one
look
thing I
bad,
said-
or are they just
right?
bad?
One thing I said to Sheffield United, yeah, we made Newcastle look awful. We made Liverpool do nothing in 90 minutes. That was before their total injury crisis. We put 5 past Palace. We put 6 past West Ham at their ground. Put 5 at Burnley. Like, Arsenal have been battering teams, but I didn't expect this. I didn't expect that, because even with those other batterings, right? I'm just trying to look at it the other way. It took the set pieces to open it up. Maybe it wasn't until the 30th, 40th minute that we got the second goal. We should have been 3-0 up after 4 minutes. That is not an exaggeration.
Yeah, we should have been.
I've
I think another. Listen, this is just in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I think another record is 3 games in a row away from home, 5 goals minimum.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Yeah,
I think that's a record.
that
as well.
must be a record.
So there's a lot going on, which listen, it shows that this team is capable of great things, but great things are achieved in May.
Yeah, yeah.
The process is the season,
very
but
true, yeah.
May is when them, none
No,
of these.
that is a
in
good
50
Take each
point.
years,
game.
we're not talking about records.
Because you don't want to
we're
be
talking
like
about,
that boxer that is battering opponents in the first round, and then when they get to a decent opponent, then they struggle a bit. So,
Yeah.
but then we you know what I mean? We smoked Liverpool as well. So
Yeah, no. Teams have been put to the salt bath
Yeah.
in 2024, except for outside the Premier League. Elijah says Arteta's halftime talks will be, lads, you have 45 minutes to fill your boots. I actually think that is the perfect thing. You look at it and you go, if you stay focused and concentrated, you're all coming out with good numbers from this.
Yeah.
Let's just recap, because on my life, I've actually forgotten what's happened in the order. So the first goal...
who scored what?
The first goal was Odegaard, and Rice underlaps and cuts it back. That's just vintage Arsenal. We've been doing that under Arteta for a few years. The second goal...
Was the own goal.
Was the own goal. So
Saka.
Saka destroys Austin
Top of
Trusty.
the shoulder.
Yeah, Bogan puts it... Is Thierry Henry laughing? He's trying not to laugh. Thierry Henry was just on camera like this. Probably trying to give some serious analysis, but I mean, here we go, we're watching it back now. So it's really good. I mean, look, Jorginho, when he gets this from Gabriel's first time, he punches it. Oh, he doesn't get it from Gabriel, lol, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he does. He punches it straight into Martinelli, and Rice he's pointing to him, make the run, underlap. And there's Odegaard not being picked up for 1-0.
Wait, wasn't that the Kiwior assist, yeah?
No, that was a Rice assist.
Oh.
Yeah, this underlap here from Declan Rice.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So, right, so second, as we mentioned, Bogle on own goal.
Too many to try and...
What was the third? The Martinelli one. We didn't even notice. We couldn't even tell.
Wait.
You couldn't even tell it had gone into the back of the net.
Absolutely dipped him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was own.
It's because the net doesn't move. They must have tied to the net so much.
No, we actually glitched, like we literally froze.
Look, the net doesn't move. Anyway.
Do they give that as assist now, them sort of things there?
No, I don't think so.
They do on fantasy.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I think they probably should. Like,
that
if
was
Saka's
very
done
nice from Havertz.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this where Kiwior's up?
Yeah.
Is this Kiwior's overlapping?
Yeah.
And then, but
beautiful,
look,
beautiful.
the no-look pass as well. Oh.
Overlap, little touchback, take the defender away.
That was nice from Havertz.
It was perfect from Kiwior as well. Look, like dipping, dip. Defender.
He's really shown himself.
See you later.
Yeah.
Like without like Zinchenko, Tomiyasu, you'd think on paper you'd be like, oh no, what's going to happen? But Kiwior's really stepped up.
Look at the hunger from Martinelli.
Martinelli's probably been our player of the first half, you know.
Been very good. Very, very, very good.
So far,
What, better than Odegaard?
That's a good question. I actually have no idea who's been...
Look, in this one here, he wins the ball back and lays off Havertz for the goal, yeah?
Yeah.
The first goal, it was him that got it from Jorginho and then he played it out to right. And the third goal, he scored it.
I think Saka's been up there.
That's a goal. That's involvement in 3 of the goals there.
I think this is the best, right, this is the best goal for me.
Yeah, look at that from Saka.
Beautiful. And the finish was
See, this is why you get why he's compared with Foden
That's
as
the
well.
best goal we scored in there, out of 5.
That is just brilliant. He just does really well to let it roll across his body. And then right foot into Declan
And you can
Rice.
always rely on Rice as well. Like, he's always going to do that.
Declan Rice said that when he arrived at Arsenal, I think it was only a couple of days or a week into being at the club, and he said that he's trying to take on as much information as possible because there's loads he has to learn. And I think we always forget that players, it's not just about getting fit, it's not just about getting used to your teammates, it's about taking on all the information, all the tactics, all the plans, all the approaches, everything. And Declan Rice has been our starting number 6 pretty much all season, except for when Jorginho's played, and he's had to adapt because even then he's playing either left 8, in which case he's got to get forward more, get into the box, assist. He's got an assist and a goal in this game, Declan Rice. But there's also moments where he's got to play as a double pivot 6 with Jorginho, so the other inverted fullback can get forwards. He's playing a lot of different roles, Declan Rice, and he just seems so comfortable in it all. Jorge says, for me, this just establishes Arteta as a great manager. Playing this well and pushing Liverpool City with not as good a squad has to tell us something. I can't believe this football has been absolutely immense. ROK says, Arsenal now scored 30 Premier League goals since the start of January. Man United have scored 37 goals all season.
Gee,
that is
I like that stat, actually.
unbelievable stat.
That's a good stat. 30
Premier League goals since the start of January, 37 goals all season. Is it really 30 we've scored? Since I'm not going to do the maths.
I'm trying to figure out.
5. Who did we play after that? 2, so that's 7. Then it was a 3, which made it 10. Then it was a 6, which made it 16. Then it was a 5, which made it 21. Then it was a 4, which made it 25. Then it was he's right, 30. There we go. EM says, don't forget this team is still very young. Yeah, absolutely. Carl says, who is the banter club now, Man United or Chelsea? Well, it's Chelsea. It's Chelsea because they're miles off it. United at least got Champions League football and won a trophy last season. Chelsea for me at the moment. Ricky says, our away performances this season are particularly encouraging given we still have to go twice to Manchester. Let's keep this going. Agreed.
Well, you
says,
talk about away form. I think there's something like, was it 5+ consecutive goals in games.
Yep.
So,
Krabby says, who should we get as a long-term replacement for Partey/Jorginho? Partey injury-prone, Jorginho getting old and can't play every match. Yeah, question for another day, if you don't mind me saying that. I just think, I don't know the obvious option. I know we want Amadou Onana. That was definitely talked about in January. So let's see. I'm not 100% sure. Joe says, James, the way Odegaard threads the ball through is unreal. Totally agree with that. Declan's first in Arsenal. I can't figure. Yeah, it's true. First season at Arsenal, he says. It's true. You wouldn't think he'd only just signed for us. Very true.
I think also going back to what you were saying earlier about how he's adapted to different positions, I think as a CDM role, like behind, as a fan anyways, I feel really comfy watching him. I'm like,
you feel,
it's very comfy,
secure
and
with him.
he's safe there. You know, he's defending, like he's protecting the back line, but suddenly when he drops into that, like pushes forwards into that left 8 position, he comes alive. Like we've seen him come, like he's actually playing progressive football, so he's no longer safe, he's taking shots and he's getting in the box and being in the right position. So I think if we could get Partey or keep Jorginho behind, then that would be ideal for him.
You're right, there is this...
but he's obviously good at both.
There's this more kind of... I feel like with Declan Rice, he's going, if you want me to be a box-to-box, then I'll be a box. If you need me to underlap and do what Xhaka did, then I'll try to do that. If you need me to crash the box and get shots from distance,
he's just happy to learn.
Be an all-round central midfielder, I'll do that. So I hear you. He even says, I really thought Rice was perfect at defensive midfielder and was screaming not to move him up as an 8, but how wrong was I? Thank you, Jorginho.
That's what we just covered.
Him and I agree with you, man. And for all the things we get wrong, that was one of the things a lot of people were calling for, Rice playing as that 8, because he can get forward so well, and he's doing that. Jorge says, I've missed your super chat. Jorge, apologies. Let me have a little look. I did read one from a Jorge. Let me have a little look. Jorge, I'm sorry if I did. I did read a super chat from a Jorge. I think it might have been you, so apologies. Black Caesar says, when you can't fully celebrate 5-0 half-time because your FPL captain is yes to score. Yeah, some people are calling for Douglas Luiz to Arsenal as well. Maybe that will dictate the future that we get with Declan Rice. But yeah. Anyway. It's going well. Going very, very, very well. People are... I've had to put it down as a reverse jinx. Me saying it was going to be nervy because I'm getting ripped apart on Twitter. But that's probably deserved. Should we see who else is live? I saw a great comment saying they're not doing hate-alongs anymore. Shall we see? Let's go on Matisse's channel. See if he's running it. No?
I don't know. Is he?
No, not seeing a live show right now. Let's go to Saeed. Big up both. Go subscribe to their channels. No, not seeing a live. To be fair, maybe it's not a big enough game, which I hear it. Yeah, you asked about Laurie, the man of the match so far.
Yeah.
I have no idea who I'd give it to.
They're all
All of them.
They're all playing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give it to a defender because they haven't had much to do, but midfield up.
To be fair, Ben White actually, I think, even though he's a defender and he hasn't had much to do, he's been literally like a striker for quite a bit.
I would probably go Odegaard. He's been outstanding again. He's on a real purple patch in a minute.
Probably say Martinelli for me.
Got Joshua Ngannou's this week.
Yeah.
Friday, yeah.
Why is it a Friday? Why is it not?
Because boxing's fallen off, so they're trying to do different things now and trying the new night because UFC's taking over Saturday night.
You've taken over what? What have they taken over? Francis Ngannou, the biggest star in UFC, has had to go to boxing to try and
he's become
get
a
paid.
Star in heavyweight boxing, just like that.
But he's had to leave your sport.
He didn't have to leave. He didn't have to leave.
He did. They weren't paying him.
He could have got the money that he got offered.
What money?
It was up to him.
Dana White's got all the money, bro. You don't want to pay them, man.
Well, I know what sport's more entertaining.
What? 2 semi-naked men rolling around on the floor. You like that,
yeah? You're acting like boxing. They're fully clothed in fucking business suits, fighting.
At least
in the middle
they're
of the
fighting, bro. They're not rolling around on the floor.
That's real. UFC's real fighting. Don't you understand? Boxing.
Pseudo-erotic.
Boxing.
You like that, yeah?
Boxing is a martial art, right? It's a part of martial arts, right? Boxing. Right?
I respect UFC, but it's not a patch on boxing, bro.
So why no boxer come over to UFC? If it's the.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
If I owned £1 million mansion and you had a grubby one-room flat. Why would I come and go to your
So
flat?
you think, yeah.
You want to come to my
you
mansion,
think a
right?
star- You know what one of them, top 2, top 3, is it top 2?
Think about that for a minute.
McGregor,
Think
McGregor
about that for a
Mayweather,
minute.
McGregor
Think about that for
Mayweather
a minute.
PPV is top 2, top 3.
Oh,
ever.
No,
Vieira's
but think
on.
about that for a minute.
Vieira's
That-
on. Wow.
For who?
I actually didn't see who. I just saw his face.
So this is interesting from production, right? Everyone asked. We in the summer we predicted Kai Havertz's goal tally. You have to. Was it for the season or just for the Premier League? But we predicted the goal assist tally for the Premier League. I went 8 goals and 6 assists. Curtis said 6 goals, 4 assists. Turkish said 5 goals, 4 assists. Robbie said 8 goals, 3 assists. I think Robbie might be the closest because I don't think he's got a lot in terms of assists, Havertz.
I said 5-5, but yeah. What's he on? 7-3?
Oh, you said 5-5, so I've got it here as 5-4.
What's he-
No, sorry, you
What's
did.
he on?
I can't read. I can't
7
read.
goals, 3
You said
assists or
5-5.
something? 7 goals,
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to find
1
out.
assist.
Sorry, lovely Ryan.
7-3.
What is it? What is he on?
7-3.
I think they're just trying to find out for us.
I think confirmed.
We've kicked off for the second half, by the
A
way.
lot more empty seats in the ground now. Have you noticed
So
that?
he's on 7 goals.
Have you noticed it?
What's that?
The amount of empty seats are on there.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
surprising.
surprised.
Oh, don't be sloppy.
Sheffield
I feel like
United.
this is the first time they've been in our box.
All the football's just being played in this half.
Oh, no.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Fuck's sake.
Who's that?
Martinelli's
man.
down.
He was. Did he go down uncontested?
Is he holding his knee?
I thought it was his face.
What's he holding?
Someone went in his face.
I think it is his face. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he hit him.
Must be a finger in his
Oh,
eye.
I
'Cause
thought,
it didn't look
I thought
like
he
an
pulled
elbow.
up with something.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, doesn't that
bruv,
seem
it's just
traumatic?
your
He
hair,
stroked his
man.
hair.
Don't worry, man.
It's probably a finger in his eye or something like that. Because
It's some real
it
pain.
wasn't an elbow. That can be very painful, you know.
Yeah, no, it can be. Balled up the one who caught him there. They made a few changes as well. But my flight's from Canada for the parade, says SAS. So I hope there's a parade. That'd be brilliant. Ash says we need City Liverpool to draw this weekend. Totally agree. And Crosstech says I was sitting a job interview for the whole first half with my phone going nuts in my pocket. Can't wait for this tactical insight. What do I talk about?
The different goals. Just really
get,
break down
I
just
guess
all the goals.
We
Just-
can recreate some goals. Kiwior overlapping.
You're better off trying to
Ben
tell
White
people
as
what
well.
Wilder tried to do.
Yeah, like you're right. Like a
better
better
off trying
video
that.
is what was Sheffield United's plan. I'm sure Graham will come in clutch. He always does. Charing says Arteta is spot on with his team selection today. Big up Arteta. I agree. Yeah, I mean we all said that when the 11 came out. We were all very happy with it. X-Dispec says no one apart from Man City fans wants to see them win. So the opposition fans are helping Arsenal prepare for the City match by emptying the stadium. Oh yeah, very clever. Very good. And now Arsenal on the ball here. So Vieira's on for Saka. Interesting.
Rice has got 5-5 as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking through the
Joe,
numbers
you're
now.
asking for my worst ever Arsenal 11. I don't know, that'll take some thought. But maybe throughout the stream we can just throw out some names.
Almunia's in goal.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's a bit of a weird request for somebody, isn't it? To ask your worst 11 of all time.
Can't just be happy for a moment.
Yeah.
Hope Vieira, could just get some good minutes
Nice.
and get a good 45.
See, Ben White is so high up.
I think the last time we saw Vieira was his sending off, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Was it at home to Burnley? It was. Having a go at Saliba here.
Light work.
Yeah, it was.
See, that's what they need to be doing in defence. Like jockeying, staying closer.
Ref didn't give that. I've heard the term jockeying before. What do you mean, sorry, when you say that?
As in, like, when your body, I don't know how to...
Like, you see
demonstrate,
if I
like
put-
when your body sort of like goes back and forth, like you open out
Nice.
your legs.
He tried to take him out
Oh,
there, you know.
my
You can see
word.
that, right?
Martin just ruined
You
it.
could see what he was trying
Yeah.
to do there. He was trying to take
He's
him
coming
out.
back for more and he's going around the outside again. He's won a corner, Martinelli. Arsenal fans applauding it.
First corner of the half.
Yep. He says, I'm sitting comfortable, it's why I ask. I don't know what the worst.
Hey, ref, look at that though. Look at the shirt though. How can nah? I'm sorry, yeah, I know that's soft, but you can't pull a man's shirt like that.
You've seen him give him. But that's what, it's the same player who did it.
Yeah.
Medodzic.
Yeah, Amuni's in goal, Mustafi's centre back.
Yeah.
I don't know who's next to Mustafi. Maybe Scalacci
Yeah, probably.
or Stepanovs. Before your era. Left back's a difficult one.
Right back. I see why you're laughing.
Because it sounds harsh though, but I'm trying to think of another name but him.
Carl Jenkinson wasn't great.
Yeah, but are we putting like a...
I know what you mean.
At least a
Someone
30,
who's like
30
actually-
game appearance into it. 30 starts under your belt, kind of.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we get some fun with it one day.
Bellerin on Maiden now is in the
People are
back.
saying Andre Santos left back.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good shout.
I didn't hate Santos as much as everyone else, you know. Listen, I didn't rate him, but I don't know.
The Van Persie half-time thing pissed me off. We should have sold him at half-time.
Yeah.
Or just released him.
Oh, Kiwior took a little too long to give that to Jorginho there. And then Rice just wins it
Nice.
back. Havertz is fouled. He buys those fouls well. That's something that Lee
That's
Judges was saying on for Arsenal.
Josh said Cedric.
Nah, I'm not having that.
Yeah,
Cedric
I'm not-
is not the worst right back
Yeah, I
we've
don't
ever
think
had.
so either.
Honestly, far from it. James channeled his inner tie, clapping for the corner.
Lichtsteiner
clapping for
was
Martinelli, man.
Lichtsteiner was a shout. Kolasinac.
Oh, yeah. And he was doing well for Juve for years as a wing back. We got him on a free transfer. It's awful. Right. Can Arsenal get the goal to seal the win?
Rice just whips it straight in.
Yeah, it's that kind of angle where
I feel like he's got it in him.
keeper doesn't know whether to come for it. I don't know. Maybe it's a little too wide. I think he might have a go here.
You might as well, like...
I think he's looking at like, yeah, someone's
yeah,
told him
he's
to
going to
shoot.
do it. He's going to do it.
He's going to go.
Come on.
He ain't gonna shoot.
He's going for that far corner. And so he goes for the near
He
corner.
did shoot though.
That's humbling. That is.
He went for it, but he went near corner.
Josh said he meant Dennis Suarez, not Cedric.
Oh. Yeah, but again, like,
Just a 6-month loan, isn't it?
he made one appearance for 20 minutes and I thought he looked okay. And then he did nothing, did he? We never saw him. That was a weird signing. But you know, that was that same window we nearly got Nkunku on loan as well.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who said we nearly got Nkunku though?
Well, it was just one of the...
Yeah.
Demon Suarez was the...
Nice, Havertz.
lovely ball into Vieira. That's a
Martinelli's
nice
in.
touch
Nice.
as well. He's done really well. Oh, it's a great ball.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was good
how's
from
it still?
Vieira. Lifted it
That was
really
cute little
well.
dink.
Odegaard. Oh, he's played. Tried to look for Kiwior.
I think
Just trying for a goal kick.
Martinelli.
That was a nice little effort. Who plays the ball? Havertz plays the ball in behind to... Yeah, this
Like,
is good from
gets a touch
Havertz.
on it.
Puts into
First touch,
Vieira.
And then a little boop.
Lovely touch.
Oh, it's a ball.
It's actually genius.
Good idea, man.
Do you think he was trying to pass it back in when he volleyed it?
No, I think he just misconnected.
Or he actually,
I think he was just trying to volley it towards goal and he just got it wrong. But that was really good from Vieira. That's about the only place he could have put it. With his right
It's
foot
good
as
to
well,
actually see
genius.
Saka getting some rest as well.
People are asking if Saka's injured. No, I don't think so. I think it's just an opportunity to get Vieira on the pitch, but also an opportunity to,
Rest him.
yeah, and give Vieira some minutes.
We're losing the course to 10 goals.
Ryan, I can't hear you. He's trying to talk to me.
Nice.
Here's Odegaard.
Nice.
Joe's asking, hey Turkish, would Havertz get into it? Oh, it's a nice ball.
Like I said, 30 starts I think is a necessary minimum. Otherwise we'll put in Kim Kallstrom in and Dennis Suarez and all this.
Hey, respect Kim Kallstrom. Scored a penalty in the cup semi-final.
He bought him with a back problem.
He did. He didn't play till March or something.
Oh, that's great by Odegaard there.
Yeah.
He's having a really good
Nice,
game. By
nice.
the way. Oh,
Unlucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
he's got an incredible engine in Odegaard. If he wasn't a footballer, he'd probably be a 10,000 metre runner or something like that, of a high standard. His
Fitness is incredible.
His athleticism and fitness is incredible.
Fitness work rate a lot. Abdullah says he wants Partey to come on to play alongside Rice and give them some minutes together.
Yeah,
No
I
problem
think
with
that's
that
a good look.
whatsoever.
I think that's a great look.
No problem with that whatsoever.
It's mad. In the first half, we would have had a couple goals by now. So it's sort of just
Would
we're
you
quieting
take
down a
not
bit.
scoring again or not conceding?
Not conceding.
Clean sheet.
For sure not conceding.
That's a
Yeah,
good
me
question.
too. I don't want him to score.
Then again, I'd take 8-1 rather than 5-0.
That's the thing, like, it's better on the goal difference front, but just whatever's
But that's
best for our
just
goal difference.
In
Yeah,
that,
I
like
mean,
for the ego, that's not.
if we concede 2 but score another 6, I'm not sitting here going, oh no. And Arsenal just feels like this first 10 minutes, second half has been a little bit foot off the gas, just, you know, feeding their way into it, not quite as blistering a start as we saw in that first half, where we honestly could have been 3-0 up after 3 minutes. Is Kiwior, nice touch. Here's Martinelli.
Possession is probably still about the same.
Yeah,
Come on, Gabriel,
That was
man.
poor.
yeah, it was late from
That's what we
Gabriel.
got to guard
He
against.
wins it back.
Nice.
Look at that. That is genius.
Concentration, for instance.
We're just finding our feet, man. We'll have another chance or a goal soon, and then can make a couple more subs. Jesus should be coming on.
Yeah, Jesus, Partey, Smith Rowe.
I want Jesus to get minutes here, minutes against Brentford, and then start Porto, if I'm honest.
You might think I'm crazy. I'd get Cedric on maybe. Just give one of White or Saliba a little rest.
Who would you start against Porto? Everyone fit. Just up front.
Oh, look at that by Odegaard.
Havertz.
Oh, and
Oh,
again.
jeez.
No, this has the
This is-
potential to
oh.
be one of the best goals. That was
That would have
unreal.
been mad.
Havertz at the moment deserves it. He's doing everything.
I don't think you need to change the starting 11.
Jesus, the one that bangs in Europe, though.
There's
Havertz
that. There is
against
that.
Porto didn't really.
Yep. I hear that. That's a nice ball from Jorginho out to
Beautiful.
Kai Havertz, who takes a really good touch. That is really good.
Beautiful. Oh,
Sets up to Ben White. 6-0. I need some 7.
Ben White.
6-0.
Soon come.
Ben.
What a strike.
Was that left foot as well?
Ben White. Okay, Ben White is definitely my player of the match right now.
Hey, Benjamin.
That was coming, you know, because Ben's been looking for that goal, isn't he?
nice by
He's been
Havertz again,
pressing
though.
so high.
Touch,
Oh my God.
cuts in.
That was brilliant. That
Who
was
played the
really
ball over the
brilliant.
top?
Jorginho.
That was a nice goal. Another nice goal,
Yeah.
man. No set piece goals today, right?
No. No. Lovely strike from
Good
Ben
to know we
White.
can do both then.
6-0. It's looking good.
Ben White.
Jeez. How far out was that even from?
What a pass.
Nice. Touch. Nice.
That is brilliant from Kai
Yeah,
Havertz.
that was a nice finish as well.
Just lashes at it. It's brilliant,
Jeez.
brilliant hit. Love this from Kai Havertz.
Beautiful.
That's proper striker's play.
That was beautiful.
I'm not having a go at anyone when I say this, yeah, but that is brilliant. I'm not saying he doesn't do good off the ball work. I'm not saying his round Deuter roll isn't great, but that for me is quality. That, I'm going to make a run off the ball, you're going to find me, I'm going to take it down first time, and I'm going to then cut in and lay it off for a play. That is proper striker's instinct, centre forward play. I love it. So good. Havertz has been brilliant the last few games as a striker. And he was getting into it as well in the games before. I thought West Ham and Burnley was really good. But excellent in this game.
He just has that confidence, like he's able to use his little bits of flair and technique definitely now.
Yeah.
Whereas I just feel like one thing that annoyed him at the beginning of the season, he was so negative, like he just passed the ball back to Rice, whereas
He was a bit
now
timid, wasn't he?
He's almost at the top, so he has to turn and shoot or pass in the box, so it's good to see.
I remember what we were saying for Arsenal, Turkish, about Jorginho playing that kind of scoop pass.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I mean, I can't remember the last time we had a player who did that. I mean, Partey can, but he loves to attempt that. Laurie, 6-0 with an hour to go, a goal every 10 minutes. Sorry, an hour played, shall I say.
Yep, it's on course.
7 goals, 4 assists, that is for Kai Havertz, by the way.
Oh, look, here we go.
That is brilliant.
That was nice.
7 goals, 4
We
assists.
seriously do look like we can score every time we go forward.
So I might get my 8 goals, 6 assists. I might do.
Just from this game.
We should beat that, really.
Yeah.
He should
really.
beat all of our at this rate.
Yep. Richard says, what did Salt Bay put on Arteta's steak in Dubai? Whatever it was, it's working miracles. Yeah.
Come on, let's get one from a set piece as well, why not?
Oh,
He nearly did. Nearly did. And there's a throw-in down deep in Sheffield United's half around the left-back area. Arsenal...
That goal's nice for Ben White. Does a cap off a turnaround in form, I think, this calendar year. Get on the score sheet.
What's that, sorry?
I said it's nice for Ben White because it's like he's capped off a turnaround in
Yeah.
form this year.
Agreed.
Jesus,
warming up.
Partey.
Cedric warming up. Oh, I thought we'd get minutes. I want to see Partey,
gonna
and
say
I mentioned
Partey
Vieira.
was
I'm glad
there.
Vieira has, but Partey, Jesus, I want to see them get minutes.
oh, great ball again.
Martinelli went to hit that first
I've got
time.
to say, Odegaard in this game, man.
Yeah, he's
It's
been unreal.
curious. He's got to be man of the match for me.
I feel like it's what you expect though from like him, players like him, Saka. They're just so good now that you just expect them to be able to do that.
They've been utterly
Look at him there.
phenomenal, though.
Leading that press again. Look at this guy, man.
Yeah.
Stop running.
Did have a super chat. Jorginho brings the best out of Havertz, says Damo. And there was another one, which I can't find. No, I thought there was one, but there isn't. They're in Sheffield United, and Raya claims.
Let's break on them.
And Martinelli's just gone down on his ankle.
There was that moment where you said I think he wanted to shoot first time. I don't know whether
Yeah.
someone stepped on his toe or...
Yeah, he's saying someone caught him.
Look like they're trying to have a pop at him, isn't it?
I think it was...
I think he's saying a player caught him and the ref didn't do anything about it. I think that's what he's saying. Cedric, Partey and Jesus are coming on.
Partey won't be right back then.
No. And they're just recapping the goals. I can't believe how easy that was for Saka on that Bogle own goal. I cannot believe it. You're right, that was a little no-look from Kiwior, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the little details.
Abdullah says Park Chu-young and Sylvester have to make that team.
Again, Park Chu-young didn't start.
Yeah, barely
Like,
played, yeah. Do you know who I think people would put in that list, but I don't think he was given enough of a chance, was Lucas Perez. I thought when he played, he looked okay.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, no, he looked fine. Didn't he bag 4 assists in the Champions League one game?
Yeah, Perez wasn't like... He was a 16 million player that came
Yeah.
in and he was a 16 million player.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
You know, got some goals, got some
It's not his
assists.
fault that the way Wenger used to do transfers, he had the weight
That doesn't
of
look
the
good,
world
does
on
it?
his shoulders when he come in. Like.
That doesn't look good.
Martinelli hobbling off. Hopefully it's just impact.
That hobble's a bit like, how did he continue for that whole bit and then...
Is this
Thing is,
tactical?
that would probably.
I'm trying to...
What's it, ankle?
Maybe it's just kind of got worse as
He
it's...
was even showing the ref sat in that.
I think he was showing the contact, and then there must have been like a rip in
must
the
be
boot
something,
or
yeah.
or something.
Oh, they took their captain off.
Yeah,
Mad.
Anel Medodzic. The real fortune
that
with the
does
super
not look
chat.
good, you know. He's probably not going to be available this weekend.
Well, let's see. The Real Fortune says, yeah, we've messed up at Porto the other night. Now the boys are right back like Ben White.
I shouldn't need Martinelli for Brentford, but hopefully Porto is, and more importantly, City.
Brian says, that play was Jesus-esque from Havertz. Hassan says, I don't think anyone actually wants to watch Cedric. Like you lot. So it amazes me the players that fans do turn on and the players they don't. I've seen worse players than Cedric have so much backing from this fan base. But what, because Cedric is older, didn't come through our academy, has never been a starter, was a free transfer, there's no need to back it. He's been better than, honestly, been better than most players at some back that I've just been like, why? The changes have
Looking
been
at
made.
Martinelli,
Rotation right now.
he's struggling, man.
Yeah.
He's definitely not going to be available for certain.
They ain't even shown another angle of it, nothing. This they'll go like, fuck are people paying all this money to Sky for?
Free
Martinelli,
What was,
Jorginho and White off. Cedric, Partey, Jesus
It's
on.
part of his first bit of action since October, isn't it?
Yep. He got a great assist here at Sheffield in his first season. Do you remember when he dropped the shoulder turn and then played a through ball to Lacazette?
It's great to have him back, man. I mean, last season he was pivotal in pretty much everything we did well.
And who did Jesus come on for, sorry? Martinelli. So he'll play on the left. Havertz still up top. First touch for Partey. Back into Saliba. Crosstech is asking Turkish if we need to check in on Hal from Sheffield United way. I actually felt for him. He felt so defeated in that box to box. With fair play to him, spoke very well on Arsenal. Said he thought Arsenal would win it actually.
Yeah.
Very complimentary of the work Arsenal Arteta have done. Now, who's having Yossi Benayoun in this worst 11 ever? Benayoun wasn't bad for us.
Oh, Partey, you're giving it away there.
Damn, he really is the Jorginho backup.
Nice, Jesus.
Yeah. Rice, Kiwior, Jesus do well. And Raya's just gone to wallop one up the pitch. Try to tell back, go on, slip. Oh, that's a shame. Lord Bentner, definitely. Do you know what's hilarious about Bentner, yeah? I hear it.
Oh, is he?
He did score some big goals for us.
Bentner,
But he was terrible.
Bentner or Eddie? Who you taking?
Eddie. I think. Yeah, Eddie.
Because if we're talking 30 starts minimum here, because otherwise people might be saying I haven't got the chat, but it's a no goal. But if to make it more difficult, 30 start minimum is that for me is an Arsenal player, like not someone who's coming on loan or came in, been injured for the whole time, came in, went out on loan. I think Den Nielsen in the midfield might be a shot.
People are mentioning Shamak again. So this is a good...
Shamak's a shout.
Lewis is saying, Turkish and James, give Jordan the 3 points. Man predicted at least 6. What was his prediction? Do you remember he made a joke prediction? No, not a joke, but he said, he was like, I think we'll win 6-0, but it probably won't be, so I'll go...
I don't think he said 6 though.
I think he did, you know.
Maybe. Well, if it's
We need
6,
to listen to it back. I
If
think
it's
he
6, it's
honestly
6.
said...
it's not going to stay. At
we
6,
said
though.
we
So let's hope it can be more than that.
we'd give him the points
Yeah,
because
we did,
because we all talked him out of it.
Yeah.
He fully just went 6-0, and we were like, nah, go on. What do you really think? And he was like, okay, fair enough. So I'd give him the 3. I'd happily do that.
Oh,
Offside.
the way he trapped that was really
Lewis
impressive.
saying he went 6-1. All right, if he gets 6-1 exactly, we'll give it to him. If it's 7-0, we're not doing it.
No.
So here's Martinelli getting injured. That's just unfortunate. They're trying to get a block in. Mohammed says...
That, it didn't look like the...
Was it his stud, like the side of it, maybe?
The way he can't put no pressure on it when he's coming off the pitch. And that's usually a rolled ankle or something, but
Yeah.
That's one of those ones that will probably swell up.
he should be alright though.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be,
hopefully, but he did look like he was struggling when he went off there.
Mohammed says, is anyone slightly frustrated with 6 goals evenly distributed among 5 different players and an own goal? And perhaps our top scorer Saka not scoring? No, didn't even cross my mind. But But you know, I mean, obviously we want Saka to keep adding to those goals. I think it's good that
I bet
Martinelli
he would
got
have
one.
wanted to stay on though, because when you've been scoring every week like he has, you want to keep it going, don't you?
If I had to pick 2 players I wanted on the score sheet today, Havertz and Martinelli were 2 of them. I think Havertz playing up front.
That's
We
fair.
wanted to get those goals and.
Chances of quieting down though.
Yeah, massively. Debussy got injured like 2 months in, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. You got injured then, Bellerin came in, innit?
Yeah, that was Bellingham's breakthrough because Debussy got injured. We lost Sanya to Man City.
Oh, that was nice.
That was good.
Nice.
Into Thomas Partey.
Nice.
Pulls it back to Odegaard.
Left foot.
Yeah, if there'd been a little bit less on the cutback, I think he'd have hit that.
Nice.
Arsenal win it back. Gabriel
Get it out.
always wins that ball in that area of the pitch. And Cedric's tried a few Cedric-esque, Fabregas-esque passes and got them both wrong.
No, it must be throw yet. Well, to be honest, it doesn't seem like the subs have found their feet yet anyway.
No. Ollie asking, how many times is Lee going to say he's done all right? Yeah, that's his go-to. Blue Red Trill, sorry I did miss your super chat, I found it, says, while we have our feet up, can anyone tell me the science behind Vieira at right wing? I'm not saying he's as good, obviously I'm not, but I think it's the same logic that goes into Grealish left wing. Like, actually no, Grealish does have a burst of pace. Maybe, but I don't know, is that almost like putting a 10 out wide because, I don't know, they can get a lot of space there and they can sort of combine with underlappers, and I don't think he's a terrible ball carrier, Vieira. I've just not really seen that much of it.
I
So
mean,
don't know,
the way he's
try.
been bringing it down as well in the box, like when the balls have been pinging over the top, it's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, his touch has been alright.
So,
Hassan says, James, Cedric is knackered, rather see Arteta at right back. Well, I think you were harsh on him.
Who would be the midfielder, the worst 11? Because I said Denilson, but with the rest, I'm struggling.
Don't know.
Is Arteta in with a shout?
I thought we got 2 good years out of Arteta, and then we got 2 not great at all years. That's a good question though. Worst ever midfielders for us.
I must say it's a very negative topic, that is. The worst.
That's a bit of fun. They all had good careers, good on them.
Laurie just doesn't want to hear Eddie.
No, I just
Going
think
up the pitch
we're
slowly.
winning.
He's like, don't
No, but
stop.
we're winning 6-0 and man's asking questions about the worst thing. No, that's just
Guy said he's got his feet up, he's chilling.
Nah.
It's reflecting on how far we've come.
It's corny, bro. Corny. Proper corny for me. If you notice, I've not got involved at all.
Who do you think the striker is?
No, I'm not getting involved in it.
Why not? Who's the options?
Corny, bro. Straight corny.
Man said straight corny.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Want a corner. Robinson screeched. No, you know what cracks me up, yeah? Robinson there.
Wasn't he the one that was fighting his own teammate the other day?
Was he? Well, he's just gone screaming at the lino for not giving the offside, yeah? All right, he probably is off. You're 6-0 down. Like, there's probably a
It's not
few
gonna make
other
a huge
errors that have gone on in the
You
game
know what it is,
that
right?
are a bigger
It's-
concern than the lino didn't
It's that
like.
fake, I'm so
Yeah,
passionate.
it's just
about it. It's just a
so-
load of crap.
Arteta's
It
bringing
is a
everyone
load
up.
of crap,
It is
isn't
crap.
it? Oh, let me scream at the liner because he didn't give the off. Even though the rule is,
Look at me, I'm
you
trying
play it-
more than I care about it more than
Yeah,
you.
even though linesmen are told, play it out and then see what happens and then raise the flag. And
Tell you what, you should have showed that aggression when we were scoring goals for fun. How about that?
Trossard is on now. There's a good chance Jesus goes right, Trossard goes left, and Vieira comes into midfield with Odegaard and Rice.
It's become a good game for experimenting.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Even though the goals aren't coming now, at least
Partey wins his header.
minutes are.
Oh, or it's Jesus up front, Trossard left, Vieira right, and Havertz has gone into midfield. Here he is. Man, from Robin van Persie to Steven Gerrard. You can do it all. What a baller. Chuck him centre back, give Gabriel a rest.
Not Italy, Germany chucked him left back, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. And then Nagelsmann, I think, in an interview when they were like, "So you done with that experiment?" You went, "Yeah." Yeah.
He got an assist and he gave away a penalty.
Oh.
He's onside there, Jesus. As well. Yeah, did he? No, I thought he was it a goal and then gave away a penalty? What was it?
Was it a goal?
I think he did get a goal from left back. I think he did.
It might have been a goal. I thought it was an assist, but maybe. But then he gave away the penalty. Yeah, it was against Turkey.
Oh, was it?
Funnily enough, yeah.
You won, didn't you?
Yeah, because he gave away the penalty.
So what are you saying? Dark horses of the Euros?
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying anything. Just enjoy the moment for what it is and however long it may be.
God, that was a funny time, wasn't it?
Fuck's sake.
You know what? And I shouldn't laugh. The reason I find it funny is I spent that whole season watching Arsenal with you on watch-alongs. And at our worst, and we were shit, I never saw you that emotional because you just you made your peace with it. Arsenal is shit, and I know what to expect. But with Turkish, with Turkish, I saw a Turkish with hope again.
Yeah, and then they killed it. They killed me. And people wonder why I am the way I am. Bro, since I've been on YouTube, it's been a mess.
I'll never forget that Wales game. The 3-1.
Because Italy was one thing. Italy, you know what? Italy, heritage, cool, I get it.
Yeah.
You went on to win it. So it's like, fine.
Yeah.
Wales, bro. Come on, man. Aaron Ramsey. Nah. And then Switzerland, Granit Xhaka. Bro,
We had all of it. And what happened? Who was? Jesus. He's going to miss this. He should have hit it, mate. We've won a corner.
That's so frustrating for me to see, though. Yeah, you're a striker, you're through on goal. Why are you looking to pass?
Should have just drilled it.
Just drill it, bro.
Really good football. What a pass from Saliba.
Look there, look.
Yeah, he's just got to hit it. Was he? And also, there's no one to cut it back.
I really hate to see things like that. No,
yeah, I've got to be. I'm with you, man.
That's why you're not scoring goals, bro.
I've got to say, I'm with you. I love Jesus to bits.
I'd rather you put that in row Z and then, you know what I mean, then I will give you the excuse and say you've not played for a month and a half.
Yeah.
But don't shirk your responsibilities. That is you. Come on.
I'm actually with you, and I'm one of Jesus' biggest defenders. I back him. I get he's not that all-goal scoring striker. Cool.
Oh, what's that?
But I'm with you in that position. And look, we've had very, very little to complain about. But I do think in that position, you just got to slap it.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Stephen says, great performance by Arsenal. Sheffield United are a disgrace to the Premier League. My son's team play with more effort and passion. Miles says, can we send Arsenal to Dubai between fixtures? Yeah. And Josh says, I was in a meeting when I saw Martinelli limping off. Do you have any info on the severity of the injury? My heart sank watching that. I think it's just an impact injury. I think we've all had one of those, uncomfortable ones where you just get kicked and off you come. Would you rather prime Sanchez or Aubameyang in this team? Sanchez. Odegaard whips in. Kiwior was in acres of space. Couldn't redirect it at all.
Should have at least hit the target with that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Didn't he have a header recently that he messed up in another one of these maulings? He had a header who was it against?
He scored against Newcastle.
No, he missed. Recent game, header.
It was Liverpool. He made a run into the box, yeah. I think we were 2-1 up at that point.
2-1, that's where it was such a big I'll just finish it.
Yeah, well played, Gabriel.
Yeah, man, defences had
solid, isn't it?
Nothing to do. And trying to give themselves something to do now.
Sometimes it can be too easy, isn't it?
Go on, through the middle now. Nice. Scared, I don't know. Go on, Ben.
I do just think Partey's a bit negative on the
Unlucky.
ball. He just keeps passing it backwards and it's a bit... I guess he's got to get used to playing again.
That's why it's important that he come on now, you know, and try and. You know,
Oh, if he came like first time against City, then that's obviously
Yeah.
be stupid.
Partey over
Great
the top.
pass.
Nah,
Unlucky.
looked off as well.
Not enough on it. Josh says, I was in a meeting when I saw Partey limping off. Do you have any info on the severity of the injury? My heart sank watching. Oh no, I read that. Sorry. Mike says, right. I don't get this reference. Everyone calls Jesus BCM Punk. What's the reference? Anyone get it?
Oh, someone told me the other day on Big Six, man. Let me think. Someone will tell you in the thing now, but
Yeah,
because I didn't get it until someone told me on the Big Six.
Fair enough.
Saka doesn't look happy.
I know
does he?
BCM means big chance missed.
Yeah, so CM Punk is the wrestler.
Oh.
CM Punk is the wrestler.
Oh, so they're calling him B.
BCM Punk, yeah, that was it.
Is it just me or Gabriel trust Kiwior more than Zinchenko, says Ayadeji. Trust in what way? To give him the ball or defensively? Maybe. Kamal just wanted to contribute. He went Mustafi, David Luiz, Galacci, Giroud, Chambers, Socrates. If you had to, oh sorry, Kamal, I'm wrong. I thought you were contributing to the worst 11 discussion. If you had to use two for Arsenal centre back partnership for the rest of the season, who are you taking?
What did you just do? Chuck in all the.
Mustafi, Luiz, Galacci, Giroud, Chambers, Socrates. I think I'm going Socrates and Luiz. You know, Luiz on the ball and Luiz Socrates put himself about.
That's a shit question, man.
It's a great question. Who are you going for? This is brilliant.
I'll fold the club rather than go for one of those two. Because we saw Luiz and Socrates and we were shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably with you out of those names.
Is that the second time Partey is?
I actually think Cedric got that pass wrong, to be
He
fair.
did.
Yeah. Oh,
But then
I think that was kind of wrong as well. So
that just about
Equals out.
sums him up, actually. But even when we do give it to them on a plate, this is what they do.
how did it go?
Oh my God.
Jeez.
That was poor.
I guess they didn't have the support, but like,
They really
Still
are
a bit
bad,
mad.
man. Seriously. Who are their 3 wins against? I think Brentford, Wolves and Luton.
Go on.
Jesus as well there.
Pass it!
Go on, man. What are you doing? Nice, that was
Kai Havertz
beautiful.
has saved him there.
No, but I think Jay just meant that though.
Oh, well, the back heel.
That's
okay.
good.
Oh, and Havertz is offside.
Oh, fuck.
Unlucky Jesus. That's much better there.
That was an effort as well, man. That was good. Yeah, I thought we should have released him a bit earlier, but yeah, that was nice. Spun off him.
Well, he checks back in, but he's lucky that Havertz was there to.
I think he kind of knew.
Do you think?
Yeah,
I
because
thought he
the
was
way
checking back in
the
to
way
go
he
back
then
to it.
spun off was like.
Oh, maybe.
But maybe, listen, maybe I don't know. Either way, he should have passed it before he even got to that moment, probably, to the guy running down the right.
Need another goal, man. Come on.
Got a corner.
Wow, what's Jay's big chances missed like?
He just has missed it. I saw a comp the other day of the big chance he's missed since arriving to Arsenal. Like, it's a pretty staggering comp. Like he scored some great goals as well. But yeah, he makes the easier ones look harder. Arsenal with a corner here. We also had a big discussion in our predictions at the start of the season. What would Arsenal's best tally be this season? The most they'd score in a game. I don't think anyone quite went up to 7. Do you remember, Laurie, in Turkish? We went.
I think I might have said 7.
Did you say 7? I think I said 6. I think I did.
I think I said 7.
Oh, that's good. Good pressing there.
There were a few 5s. It was all around 5,
at
6
that
and
time,
7.
it was we were coming off the back of last season hype, attacking football, and
Yeah. And goes with an outside of the boot effort.
what is happening? It's like the controller just like threw at the wall.
Just made Laurie laugh.
At least he tried, but of the quality or lack of. I mean, what is that?
Yeah, that is poor.
Like, there was no swerve.
He thought he was going to do something as well.
It's one of those where if you pull it off,
It looks
unreal. Amazing.
Yeah.
But from that situation, I'm honestly thinking, do you not back yourself just to drag it onto your left foot? That's an easier effort.
Yeah,
Put it onto your left foot and just slap it like White did. Or just try and get a bit of finesse on it or something.
He tried the Hollywood finish.
Yep.
It just didn't work out.
Oh, that's nice from Jesus.
Oh,
Who did that?
no risks, please.
Fair enough.
At least
We're
we're
making a mess of it, but we got the ball.
Just keeping up that possession.
Come on, man, let's get one more.
That's what I want now. I want another.
So I got like
goal.
10 minutes.
Oh,
Nice.
Odegaard again. Look,
Ref, yeah?
Ref.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
calm.
he's got to be my man of the match, actually.
Since you said about his like work engine, like
Yeah, I've always been impressed by that. But his
100%,
quality as
you can
well,
just
though.
see every ball. He's not jogging, he's
Yeah,
sprinting.
Yeah. I think he epitomises a lot of the good things that Arsenal do, really. I could see why Arteta made him captain.
I like
He's not
his
the most
leadership.
vociferous.
Yeah,
He's not the most vocal, but it's the way he plays and, you know what I mean, what he brings to the team is just...
he leads with his feet. Like
Yeah, he leads by example. It's-
Lucy, has this gone about as well as you could have hoped?
I mean,
Well,
I
and
jokingly
expected.
did say 6-0. didn't
No,
I?
you said 4-0. You were
but
like,
4-0
I think we'll
was
kill
mine,
him.
yeah.
So you were spot on.
Yeah, whoever actually said 6-0 in the comments on the starting 11 got it right. Well, at the moment.
Unlucky. Good idea.
I would like us to get a 7. I mean, look,
Yeah.
okay, goal difference, 7's better than 6, sure. I can't remember the last time I saw Arsenal score 7. I think it was against Blackburn in a
It's just so
7-2
comfy
win.
that you might as well.
Yeah, when you're 5-0 up at half time, there's a part of you that goes, let's try and get that 7 or that 8 and just make it.
I was honestly
really-
thinking double figures at half time, but I guess that's...
I think the intensity has
much
dropped
ex-
slightly,
Yeah.
which is understandable because there's a lot of rotation that's happened second half. But if we kept that up, then maybe
Football's
could have got to
funny,
that.
it never quite goes that way, does it? Like, if a team's 5-0 up at half time, I can't remember many teams then going and getting like another
That's a
Oh my
great
God.
ball.
So Vieira.
Yeah. I think Vieira's looked the best of the subs, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Well, that was nice by Jesus, so what am I talking about? Here's Trossard.
Just the passing today. Oh,
Tried to lift it
apart
in.
from that.
Vieira battling, bless him. I still think he's winning that header. But you know what he's done? He's made it uncomfortable for them. And here's Cedric. Go on, channel your inner Dani Alves. Look at that. What player.
Shoot.
Oh, nice touch from Partey.
Go on, back to Partey. Go on,
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, it
Odegaard.
felt like there was a touch and shot there for someone. Jesus as well.
Is that not?
Oh,
offside?
Jesus, go on.
What are you doing?
Shoot, man.
It's your birthday. That's what that felt like.
No,
that
we need to
moment.
pick that back up. What are you doing? It's your birthday.
That's a touch.
That's beautiful there, but shoot.
It's just the extra that.
Yeah, the extra, you know what I mean?
Mike says Turkish really wants BCM to start against Porto.
Yeah. Well, is that an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Well, people, brother, is he all right? People forget quickly. I'm not saying Jesus has done a mad thing for us, but beginning of last season in Champions League, this season he's been our best attacker. You know, but he got 4 goals, a couple assists. Oh, all of a sudden now, men are laughing at saying Jesus should start against Porto. Fucking hell, just like that. No loyalty.
But I mean, people are laughing at the fact that I said we'd win, but I didn't think it'd be overly comfortable. Now, obviously, this makes me look an idiot, but it was only 2 months ago we went 3 defeats in a row. Like, football does, like, things happen. I don't know why people are so surprised by the idea that something might. Arsenal, in my opinion, whether we win this league or not, I think we will drop one more set of points that are a minimum. One more set of points that are unexpected.
Yeah.
Whether it's at home against Brentford, whether it's Any like, just a game that you go on, I really expect it. Now, okay, Sheffield United are absolutely shit. I'll give you that. Like, and maybe today was always looking a foregone conclusion. But I don't know, just this idea that there's a pattern and so that will never be broken in football is, I don't know, crazy to me. Not one set piece goal tonight. Not happy, says the real fortune. Yeah. Nicholas Yeovil will be on the coach wondering where it all went wrong. Cryptic Dina says, I cannot wait until we play City again. I have no fear of them. We're winning the league this season. I really wish I hadn't gone back on my prediction. Not because I'm now saying I think we will, just I wish I'd stuck with my guns, but I did change halfway through and said City, and I'm just going to stick with that. Louis says, no Emil Smith-Rowe. Arteta obviously doesn't rate him. Do you know what? I don't think it's anything to do with rating Smith-Rowe that. I think when you look at every other player, they needed minutes in some capacity. Trossard has been really available.
No, I think Smith-Rowe could feel hard done by, man. Because he's in a stage now where it's now make or break for Smith-Rowe.
No, it is for sure.
We're in March, April, May. There's 3 months left for him to prove himself in terms of he's still got something to bring. He can, overcome these problems that he's been having. These are the sorts of games you would have expected to see him potentially come in and get those minutes. So I would include him in that in terms of
fair enough.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, okay. I see it differently. I see it as I'm not surprised the 5 that played have played.
Nor am I. I get it. But
what a touch from Trossard, by the way.
I thought Smith-Rowe might have been in there as well.
Yeah, fair enough. And Arsenal won a free kick. That was a really great touch.
Is that 5 minutes added? Or was that 5 or 6? My eyes.
5.
Shocking.
Yeah, 5 added. Cesar says, Jesus reminds of my mate on pro clubs who wants to do the extra step over before he shoots.
and that's something even in this game, yeah. Jesus needs to look at Havertz and you see that chance Jesus had not before the skill he done where
Partey's not had a good.
He should have shot straight away.
What was that? Sorry.
You see the chance Jesus had where he should have shot.
Yeah.
Havertz shot when he had that same chance and he scored. Jesus needs to look at that. I'm not saying I still prefer Jesus. I like Jesus, but shoot. Have the confidence to just take the shot. Like Laurie said, if you miss, okay, that's another. If it's roll Z, I'll be vexed, but. At least.
Listen, I'm with, if you Rose said, as long as it's not happening every time you shoot, then fine. But I want to see you go for it, man. That's what you're in the team for, to score goals. And he said himself he's not, he's not known for scoring goals. Maybe that's why, because your attitude is that you don't go for it enough. Maybe that's why he doesn't score more goals. Because he's got the talent. The mindset maybe needs to change.
I see as long as he's happy, I see his future more as a squad player than someone to rely on there.
Yeah, which is why, even though we're scoring goals for fun, look, that's great. Even though we're scoring, this is what I was saying to James earlier, we still need a striker in the summer. Absolutely, we do.
Yeah.
Well, 3 minutes left. We've been relaxed
Can I say,
since minute 8, minute 9.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I almost feel a little bit disappointed that we've not gone on to get 7 and 8.
Half time,
because we've been so dominant that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to.
I just think
be critical, but I am a little bit disappointed that we've not got 8. Newcastle.
Do you know what?
I could see why Newcastle put 8 past this lot, to be honest.
I think it's quite smart. And what I mean by that is, I think if Arsenal wanted to really chase a 7th and an 8th, they could. They scored 5 by half time.
Switch players.
I honestly think that there comes a point where it's, listen, you don't have to, you're 6-0 up, you've done your bit on the goal difference front. You just go out there, we'll try a few different things, we'll mix it up a bit tactically, get some subs on, and just don't throw everything at it. There's just no need to.
Nice. Unlucky.
Just play sensibly. Partey, Odegaard. There's no width here. Oh, he's gone from no.
He hadn't done one of those scoops today.
Yeah.
He thought he'd get one in.
I haven't seen a lot of shimmying either.
No.
Or maybe there was one for a shot, or was that Saka? I can't remember. Dev says Havertz would be more appreciated if the agendas didn't exist. He brings a completely different dynamic to this team. That ball in behind opens up so much.
What's that? think they've been watching your favourite sport, yeah? What? Is that rear naked choke? What?
That was nothing anyway. Just get up and continue, man. 1 minute to go, man.
Everyone, this is probably the best time to tell you that we're going to be live very soon after this on the full-time show. Download the AFTV Plus app if you haven't yet. It's completely free to do and you get to have your say. And we'll probably just be debating which was our favourite goal. Because Arsenal made really light work of this. 6-0 at Sheffield United unless they do something else in the next 45 seconds. Arsenal incredibly comfortable. Minutes for Jesus, for Vieira, for Partey. We've not seen two of them for a very long time. Still to add Zinchenko, Tomiyasu and Timber back to this group. It's looking really, really good and it's 7 in a row. And remember that Forever Arsenal will be tomorrow as well, so look out for that. Tactical insight and more coming on the channel. We're going to wrap it up pretty immediately at full time because we want to get into getting your thoughts as well. Fan cams will be coming from here in the studio and outside the ground. Obviously Frank being away, big up to Frank, hope he's well. He's got his big fight coming up soon. Yeah, he'd have loved to have been here for this one. But yeah, just us, so we're going to round it off very soon. But Arsenal are in with Kai Havertz and probably did his worst thing of the match there, just a bit of a nothing cutback. But there it is, full time, Arsenal win 6-0. Arteta shakes Chris Wilder's hand. Goals for, let's go back through them. Bogle own goal, Odegaard, Rice, White, Havertz and Martinelli. I managed to get through it all. There you go. 6 goals there. Big thanks to Lucy, a big thanks to Laurie and a big thanks to Turkish. The comments will be, the fan cams, forgot what they're called, will be coming very soon. I forgot what they're called.
Bro, I thought you malfunctioned, bro.
Just pause for a second.
Robot James.
Robot James. Everyone, see you in a bit.